There we go. That's better. Now is my mic working? I was talking to myself for a second there. Oopsie. Mic working? Yeah, it's working. No. How much hertz is the stream? I have no idea. I am not a rocket scientist guy. I'm a guy who hasn't optimized his stream yet, but wants to stream. So I just hit go live. Hey, I got a new camera though. I got a 4K camera. So maybe if my settings aren't right, I'm not doing the camera justice, but does it look good? I hope so. I just have my OBS set up for when I would record YouTube videos. And I'm just using the same settings, so whatever I got is what I got. Okay, I learned from yesterday, if anyone caught that, Shaco is a terrorist. I ban this champ every game now. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome, my dude. Or my dam, one of the two. Videos made you hit diamond? Hey, nice, man. I don't know where you started. Maybe you started in Challenger and you went down. If so, I'm sorry. But, I'll be like a reverse coach. It's cool. You always feel like a noob with this game is the problem. That's the thing that I always say with League. League is a game with layers. It's like the onion of gaming, right? What it works at one rank and makes sense at that rank probably doesn't work and doesn't make sense at a different rank. I'm feeling like some more Poppy gaming. I had fun with the Poppy yesterday, so let's do that. Is it 60 hertz, bro? I have no idea of the hertage of my stream. I'm not a technical wizard. I'm a League of Legends player. So, I honestly don't know. I'll get someone who to help me, who actually has a smart brain, and they'll tell me what's up. Because I don't know. Sadly. What do you take second, Tree? Oh yeah, Cosmic Insight, I'm Jungle. True. I always say Cosmic. But what works at one rank and makes sense at that rank doesn't make sense at other ranks. So a great example I always use is, let's say you gank bot and you get a double kill. What do you do next? You take Dragon, right? It makes sense. The enemy bot lane's dead. You take Dragon. That is actually wrong. That's bad. And it doesn't make sense until you get to a higher level, and bronze players will never understand it, and if I play in bronze, they'll flame me. Because the issue is, if I double kill the enemy bot lane, and they're coming back with items, and I go take Dragon, and I spend 30 seconds doing it, what happens after Dragon? I've got 2k gold, and they're fresh off base? So if I reset, I lose a full wave, and they take 2 turret plates. Otherwise, I'm trapped in lane down 2k gold. But what if I reset instantly, and I get to base as they respawn, I get back to lane at the same time as them, except I just got a double kill, therefore I get prio, therefore I get Dragon anyway. So it's a great example of like, League is a game with layers, and you will never feel like you know everything because you might have an idea of what's right, and it's probably wrong. Because there is always another layer to play at, and that's why people argue so much in this game. Is if I go play in bronze and I don't take that dragon, people will flame me. Because in their minds, you get the dragon, which you do. But the consequences are just worse than if you didn't, right? I also gave FlyQuest a low Nexus Tower bait. They got C9 demolished, but yep, I made a post on Twitter. It has like 400 likes right now, saying, "Holy shit! I helped a team win fucking North American final. That was crazy." All right, so what are we thinking for this game? Karma top lane on the enemy team. What a boring team comp these guys have. All right, so what's the plan with my pathing? I am probably going to path top, actually. What am I on? Blue side. I'm going to do Raptor start path top. So the reason I'm pathing top is because bot lane matchup is actually pretty boring. I don't have really any reliable gank setup with a Zillion. They don't necessarily need me either. It's kind of just a farm matchup. Mid lane, I don't want to give any attention to until Kassadin is 6. And top requires my attention for 2 reasons. My top laner doesn't have TP. If a top laner doesn't have TP, it makes them very vulnerable to dying to ganks, so Gragas is incentivized to go there to get a kill because it will have a higher reward, and I'm incentivized to go there to block it. The second reason is it's a range versus melee matchup. So matchups like this generally favor the range champion really hard early on, and the melee champion struggles. And so it's kind of on me to look to break this matchup. So I'm going to start on my bot side path up, and I'm going to be willing to skip topside camps in order to gank early to break open this matchup. What I might do actually is I might... Ooh, do I want a sweeping lens? No, I'm going to keep my ward. So I'm going to consider skipping camps to get there early if Karma's pushing, since I don't know where Gragas is pathing, but if he is pathing up, I can skip camps and get there before him, break the matchup before he gets there. I would never do this on something that is more farm oriented, but I'm a poppy, so should be right. Ah, look at you. You're so good. Damn, if I went sweeping lens, would have got a free couple of gold. Alright. Now, the one thing to note here is since they know I'm starting Raptors, he might potentially go for my Raptor respawn if he started topside. So because I started Raptors, it's going to move up the respawn timer of my first camp, and it's going to spawn about 15 seconds after he finishes bot crab if he pathed down. But I don't know where he actually pathed. I don't know what's going on top lane. Is Karma... What? Karma just missed 3 minions of XP for some reason. Alright, well, top lane's interesting. Go. I'm going to dodge that ward. No need to walk that way. I'll make their bot lane sweat a bit by dodging it. And it's not going to be worth skipping camps here because that wave's not in a gankable spot. And I don't know where Gragas is pathing here. I don't know if he went up or down. We'll find out in due time. But my top lane isn't losing prior, so I should be fine for Crab. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I definitely win this 1v1 if I run into him. Not super convincingly, but well enough. So I'll just full clear since it's not pressing to gank. Now that wave is... Oh my god, this Karma's got 4 CS. Like, is he auto-filled and just picked Karma top? Maybe. I'm just going to save Smite here, because since Gragas might be pathing up, I want to make sure I have Smite in case he is at Crab. Oh, go Darius. Okay, Gragas did path bot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check his Raptors. Oh, wait, hold up. Change your plan. Did that crab die? Oh my god, it didn't die. Okay, too bad. Change your plan. I'm going to do poppy things. Alright, well, change of plans. I gotta go do my crab a second time. And I'm still gonna check his Raptors. So if he did start Raptors, it'll respawn right now, because mine did. I assume that he's taking my Raptors now, actually. Since he knows I Raptor started. I'm gonna check his. If they don't spawn now, then it means that he started red. So yeah, he started gold. Started Raptors. There's no way I didn't get... I took... Oh, wait, what? He's here! Alright, he's actually Faker. And I've taken Scuttle Crab twice, and I haven't taken it yet. Oh, this is bad. Fucking run, boys. Oh, he's Faker. I thought he was at my Raptors. Okay, I live there if Scuttle Crab died. Alright, this is mind control. What is happening? Alright, bunch of longswords. Okay, never in my life... Never in my life have I done top... Just take it. Take it. Take it. I don't deserve it. Oh no, he's gonna get the crab. Have you guys ever seen that? Have you ever seen a man take Scuttle Crab 2 times and still not get it? That crab is still alive, by the way. There's no way the crab lives on. I'm coming for... Darius! I'm coming for the crab! I will get this fucking crab. This crab has survived 3 encounters. We're all going to cheer when it dies. You know what? I want this crab so bad. I'm going to skip the wolf camp. Just in case he tries any funny business. He might be trying some funny business going to the crab. I'm going to make sure that he doesn't get it. Alright, cheeky mid-ward. Bang. Karma looks pretty dead after this. Alright, come on guys, here we go. Yeah, I'm coming in hot. Alright, this guy looks pretty cooked. He obviously doesn't have flash, otherwise he would have flashed to live last time. Get him. Okay, and now we can probably transition to a multi-part play. So Gragas should be pathing bot here. So what I can do is I can proxy kill him. So this is pretty cringe to do because there's actually no camps to take. This should be gone. Oh wait, what? It's here? Okay, this guy's doing rocket science. Well, that's good for me. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to proxy kill this guy as he comes back to lane. So this is what I call a multi-part play, where after killing someone once, you just keep the play rolling. And this guy really hates his life now, doesn't he? There we go, we take those. Hi, Rakan. And that guy's going to lose way more by doing a multi-part play than he would if we just left after that. So generally, you get multi-part plays when you're already fed, which is the case. It's usually in a situation where after killing someone once, you're still stronger than them, despite the fact that they just came back with items. So we get to transition one play into more, because my Darius was honestly still stronger than Karma. Even with me there, especially. Now, I want to get these Void Grubs, so... Holy shit, I'm pretty high level, actually. I'm going to make sure to get these Void Grubs, so I'm just going to do my red and then double back. I have a lot of gold, but my top lane is 4-0, so I obviously don't need to spend all that gold in order to win this fight. But I want to make sure to get these Void Grubs, because the way we win this game is pretty simple at this point. Darius has 4 kills, so we take the top tower. I'll take these, because Raptors are always fast to do. And I don't think he'll be game to try and sneak the Void Grubs in the 10 seconds it takes me to get there. Now, I don't really want to gank mid. Like, I've got a 1 HP Cassidon with no items. I'm not going there. I'm getting the Voidies. Oh, he's actually crazy. Help. Help! Alright, we got it. Alright, I'm honestly shocked that he went for that. I guess his logic was he'll never get a chance to get it unless he tries to sneak it. But the one mistake he made is he didn't save his E. So generally when you're doing a neutral, you're opting into a fight. So the way that you do a neutral is you play for a turn as fast as possible on people who are entering you can't see. Now, obviously, he can't win a fight, so he shouldn't do the neutral. So if he is going to do it, it's a sneak. So what you do is you do it on the back of the pit, you make sure you have an escape, and you get the fuck out the moment you see someone. And with Void Grubs, you just take what you can get, right? So what he should have done is just taken the first 1 or 2, and the moment he saw me, he should save his E, and he just eased the wall. But, we got away with it. Ah, fuck it. He gets a kill that... Not a kill, a Void Grub, but that's fine. Now, Darius should be fine from here. If I give him 1 gank, we'll get the full top tower. So I might keep playing top. I think I can honestly neglect everyone else. I don't really want to play with my bot lane. I think if I was to gank mid or bot, it's possible that we lose the gank. I was going to play to Darius. So since he's basing, I'm going to do camps. But the moment that Darius is back in lane, I'm going to skip all the rest of the camps that I have. And just move into a top play. Since he's 5-0, it's basically guaranteed to work, so pretty incentivized to just go there. Just got to line up nicely with these 2 camps. So this wave is the wave I'm going to use to make a play. Lucky for me, it's the cannon wave too. And I'm going to try and dodge any vision he might have, because obviously Karma's going to ward right now. She just crashed the wave and she's not hitting the tower, so she's definitely roaming. I don't really care about that mid play, to be honest. I already have a guaranteed play that's going to win me the game here, and that they can't counter, so... Just move into here, and since he's not on the tower, I'm just going to make sure he can't get to it. Just do that real quick. And the tower's fucking gone now. We should get full top tower off that now. Holy shit. I didn't think this guy had the balls to come here. Alright. Fuck. I lost all my health, which is bad, because now the play's going to be harder. I did not think this guy would go to a lane when they were combined 0-6 together, but apparently he did. Go Darius, carry us! Ah, but there's fucking sup gap top lane. Oh, there we go. So, even if I int, we win, because Darius is so fed. That's why you go there. I guess. Oh well. I was just trying to get damage on Karma since I thought she was alone, but... This guy Giga Brains me. Any plans for unranked to challenger on a specific role? Not really. What I was planning to do is potentially finish off streams by playing one game of a viewer's suggested champion and build. So, I don't know. Go play fucking Akali jungle tank. Alright, I'll do it. And then I'll see how high I can get with retarded builds that just don't make sense. I'm going to take 2 camps. 2 camps gives me level 9. And it's really good to make plays around timers where you get level up. So we want to get the dragon. I think we can win the dragon fight, even without Darius there. So I'm still happy to play it. I just want to use the power of a level advantage for the fight itself. So as long as people can hold on, which they obviously can't. Yeah, of course. We just fucking kill ourselves. Chunk. I did a lot of damage. Now they can have the dragon. I'm not going to get it. It's fine. I'm just going to trade his topside for it. Since, sadly, I can't get the dragon. But this might be a Hex Flash angle, actually. Here we go. Oh my god, I missed my Q. That's right. And we can maybe, like... Oh, it's not. It's probably gone. Alright, I'm going to commit, take his topside. If they get the dragon, they get the dragon. It's fine. I don't want to lose the game trying to play to my weak side. But I feel like they're not actually taking it for some reason. Or they're really slow to do it. Now, if Karma tries to play the game, I will kill her. But currently, she's being good. She's being good, and she's accepting to never farm minions again. But here she's being naughty. And so she's dead. Okay. I think this guy's filled. I don't know what I'm looking at. Hex Flash is indeed very broken. I'm going to hover mid here, just in case Smolder tries to hit the tower. It would make sense for him to try to. I don't want to show on the wave, though. Like, I would rather farm camps than take the wave. So here's an interesting thing. As a jungler, your jungle item gives you a hidden debuff that reduces the amount of XP you get from minions over the first 20 minutes of the game. So it starts at a massive, it's like 90% reduction or something. And it scales down every 2 minutes up until 20. So if I was to take lane minion XP, I wouldn't get the full 100% value of the minions dying. I would be getting probably 70% of the value at this point, maybe even a tad less. So I'd rather just take jungle camps. Jungle camps actually get increased how much XP you get because of your jungle item. So I'm going to get way more efficient farm early in the game by doing that, while after 20 minutes, it's actually not too bad to take lane minions instead of jungle camps. So I'm probably going to stop farming here. My bot side's up, but I don't really care because I'm basically hitting a level up and I want to play with my Darius. So I want to facilitate him pushing onto their side of the map. And then play with him on roam timers so we can both move around together. So this is usually what you do with a top laner after you get the tier 1, is you deploy back to top lane and you continue playing through them. And the enemy topside jungle should respawn in just a moment. I'm fucking struggling here, guys. Can I please get the eye? Thank you. What did I do with this Rift Herald? But his topside's respawning and my Darius is at their tier 2, so I can pretty easily counter jungle their topside here. And then Darius and I can either play for their tier 2, or we could fold into mid and come behind mid. But this is looking fine to me. Okay, just altered him for fun, as you do sometimes. I don't think they realize how fed I am. Calculated. Oh, not calculated. Oh, fuck, I baited everyone. Alright, I threw the game. Getting bot tower. We're getting bot tower. Worth. It's like what Boss does, you know? He ints on purpose because it's actually good. Well, what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to build full tank. So we're so far ahead, and my carries are fed, so we don't lack damage on our team. So instead of itemizing something like Sundered Sky, I'm just going to opt to go full tank now since we have enough damage. Also, the enemy only has physical damage. Gragas is behind, Karma is behind. So the only people who really are going to be damaging me much, you know, it's not 50-50. It's like 70% or more is physical damage. So I'm just going to stack full armor and, you know, kill Gragas. That way he doesn't deal damage to me. Now, I'm going to farm right now while I'm just waiting for my teammates to get on the map. Should have time for one more camp. And I want to contest this next mid-wave arrival. So I have time for Raptors before the wave arrives. But if I was to take more camps, I'd be late. And now I want to use this for a play. So what I'm probably going to do... I should be going topside here, actually. Because Darius doesn't have TP. But we can move this Prior down somewhere. Here we go. It is a player down here. And since they're sending 4 people mid, which I saw, I can place Herald bot. And I can cut off rotates here. But you don't ever want to go to the place with the most champion icons. You want to go to the place with the least champion icons. So now there's a disgusting Hex Flash angle just here that I could abuse. Okay. Didn't quite get him. Ah, rip. That's alright. We play for the dragon now. Sadly, my Darius died. So what I might do here is I might actually leash the dragon just to delay them doing it. But... everyone's fucking killing themselves on my team. What is this, guys? What are we doing? Okay. How sad... wait, they picked Rakan into Poppy. I just realized. I didn't see Rakan when I picked Poppy. He did this to himself. That was his choice. Why did he do that? Why do I have Poppy into Gragas Rakan? Who did this draft? Who doomed the enemy team? Alright, the 2 Avengers are here. Me and Darius. The fucking raid bosses. Guys, why is the enemy team ARMing? Why are we falling for it? Just leave them. Just come to the dragon. Come on, guys. Come to the dragon. Let them come to us. Here we go. There we go. How easy is it when they face check into us rather than just running at the mid boys? That'll do it. Okay, push bot. We take camps. No. No. Back. Just go back to your lanes, guys. They have to answer top. Soon they'll have to answer bot. And when they show on all those lanes, we can play the game a bit. He might have people with him. Yeah, he does. Alright, good luck with that. You're fucking dead. See you later, mate. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Ah, he's gone. They're too good. Oh, sure, I can buy this. Yeah, What do I build from here? Holy shit, look at my zillions items. Now that's cooking. I made a video about the fact that you could stack a lot of these component items, like, but I didn't expect anyone to actually do it. Like, I know you can stack Kindle gems, but, like, should you? This guy thinks so. Well, I'm going to have a bunch of time to farm here. So looking at the positions of my teammates, they're all behind me on the map, with the exception of Zillion support. Same one with the Kindle gems. So, right here, this is me. This is my teammates. Until they cross that line that I'm currently on, I'm just going to farm camps. I have all the time in the world. So I should have time for Gromp as well, and at that point my team will overtake me on the map, and it'll be time to move forward to match them. So let's get this. Now it's time to skip the rest of the camps and move forward, so now I'm matching my team as we move upriver. And okay, let's find Rakan's ward. So he's placed one ward, it's in there. I'm going to keep track of his wards by checking his support item. He placed a second ward. So there's one ward here, one ward there. Now that's sus. I don't. There's obviously people here because he shouldn't do that. Okay, nice. Didn't have to ult. Can always cancel your ult with B. Now he replaced a ward. He's got one missing, so I think he put it back in this bush. There it is. And now he's only got one ward remaining. Now we should probably move for this guy. They're really out of position. Look here. Look here. Look here. There's Rakan in this bush and a Gragas in this one. Oh, there they are. 007. Holy shit, they dodged us. They're TP. Holy shit, what is going on? Okay, we just chill. Push mid, push top, push bot. Just don't take the bait of fighting them, guys. They're 5 people. Well, got cancelled. Alright, just chill. We don't have to do anything. We're taking their base bot lane, guys. We don't have to do anything. Oh. I'm never using my ult. I'm just holding it. Hey, we broke that bot tower. This is a weird play of events. Now, they only have one ward. Rakan placed it somewhere. I'm guessing it's in Tribush again, because he seemed to have loved that spot. So I'm just going to ping it out. And I'm going to try to dodge the ward here. Since it's probably in Tribush, the one ward he has. It's either in Tribush... Oh, it's right there. Never mind. Unless that's a trinket ward. There's no way to know. And I might have just dodged his ward, which will give us Atacon. Without them knowing. Really nice. Gragas comes, I'll just ult him away, but I don't think he's going to try. Here you go, boys. Just finish her off. Go. And I don't really have to recall here. We should probably just play for Dragon and flip our lane assignments. Put Darius bot so he's near it. Now, this is a bit risky. I should just do camps on my side of the map, so I'm just going to do that. While I wait for my teammates. I'd rather do 2 to 3 jungle camps rather than spend 1200 gold. I'll only have time to do one of the two, so... I'll probably just take Gromp and then move up. Since my teammates are already in the map, I don't want to delay things on them. There we go. And now I'm going to move up. I can sneak in a wolf camp. I'll justify it because I'm about to hit level 15 of it. If I get the wolf camp in midwave, I'll get level 15 for the fight, and I'm still on time for the midwave. So I should get away with it. I'll move into here because I'm a super chad. Okay, that's one of Rakan's wards. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. Just donating that guy my health bar real quick. My team's doing some crazy things. Dodge the redemption. This ain't going as well as we'd like, boys. Try for an angle here. Oh, nothing. It's so hard to get an angle. Our engage is not reliable, is the problem. All we have is a poppy wall slam, and it's just not a reliable form of engage. So I'm going to get some camps just as a health pack, so I don't have to base. Get a camp or two. Now, they don't have a jungler here, so... Need wards. Need wards. I need wards. Okay. What I can do is I still have ult, so I can try here. Okay, reset. This is the standoff of the sentry, boys. He flashes. I blocked him from using E. And he flashed. This is getting awkward, guys. We're really low on health. I don't think this is being good anymore. Just give it. So I'm just going to give it and trade a recall. We can't do it. Like, give, go Baron. What? Not FFing. So we can just give it. As long as this guy doesn't kill himself, should be fine. Like, if we're going to die trying to do it, then we may as well just give it. And what the fuck do I build? I should build a Randuin's, because they have 2 crit ADCs. A bunch of pink wards. Now, the downside is they get dragon, but the upside is we are going to be first out of base on the following sequence. If you trade an objective for a recall, they then have to finish the objective before they recall, which means you get on map first. You get on map first, you get full control, and we know their wards are bot side because they've been bot side for the last 2 to 3 minutes. So we can rush into their top side. They won't have any vision in here. Potentially get a pick, like this. But it's just me, and I'm not exactly a damage champion, so doesn't mean much. But tell that to the enemy team because I'm murdering them all. But where's my team, by the way? This is such a good play to go in their top side with full move speed, but no one's with it. So I'm all by myself. Sadly. That's all of Rakan's wards. He has none left. We can go to Baron here. We can start baiting it, because they don't have any vision. We just need... They have blue trinkets, so we need a pink on it. But no one bought a pink ward except for me, apparently. I know he is. Got him. And don't keep chasing, please. Oh. There we go. I'm going to go Baron now. We can probably end, actually. I think we can end. I don't think this guy can do shit against us. We should push fast enough. Yeah, we should have this. 20 seconds is plenty of time. Hey, well won. Should have smited for the assist. Would have been smart. And that was a really good game. Hey, the only reason we won that game is because I went back for the Scuttle Crab. If I didn't get that Scuttle Crab, it may as well have been FF at whatever game time I got it. Oh, nice, we got him. Hey, good stuff. Oh, I did a lot of damage as well. I thought I would have done a lot of damage. I didn't quite do smolder level damage, but still did a lot. Stream gets pixelated when there's a lot of action. Yeah. Can't say I know what that's about. You know what I just noticed, actually, is my OBS caps at 60 frames per second, but my webcam does 120. So that's bad, right? I should probably up that. I'm going to have to get someone with some technical brain to help me out with stream setting. Can I change the bitrate in OBS while I'm live without ruining everything? Or is that a thing I do after? I'm not sure how that works. How do you update bitrate? Bitrate OBS. I don't know what I'm doing. I, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a tech whiz, sadly. What are we? Settings, stream. It's grayed out, so I guess it doesn't let me while I'm live. So sad for you. Bitrate's not perfect this stream. Will be next stream. File settings output. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. I found it now. 4,000 to 6,000 is a good starting point. Okay, let's try that. Let's just up it up because it's 2,500. So let's go to 6. I got a good PC. There we go. What do we think, team? Bitrate just went up. It just more than doubled. Are we flying now? Looking smooth. That's what we want here. Okay, what do I play on this one? Ban Shaco, obviously.
The joke's on you.
I'll be the pick order cuck. That's how you play jungle. You just swap up the draft and you take what you get. I'm feeling more confident. I'm feeling like it's a Lee Sin day. If my top laner plays Gragas, I'm allowed to play Lee Sin. Only problem is, yesterday I played Lee Sin and it was a catastrophe. And here's a fun one. I'm getting an editor who's going to make stream compilations for my YouTube. And in order to trial editors, I took a couple of game recordings and sent it to them and said, just make me a mock like 2 to 3 minute video just so I can get like an idea of what you do, and from that I'll pick someone, right? So I sent this out to all the editors, and I got a response back today that I thought was fucking hilarious, because this guy took my Lee Sin game, and the video starts with me saying like something about fucking missing my cues on Lee Sin, and then he plays a montage of every cue that I missed in the game. I'm like, the audacity. It's good content though. I just thought that was hilarious. Because this guy's like, yeah, this guy's got to pick me for a job, and he sent me a montage of me missing cues. So there's like a 30-second outtake with every missed cue, and then the video starts, and it's like an actual video, but that's how he did the intro. And I was like, that's a fucking good intro. Hi, that guy? Yeah, actually. He's so smart. I mean, that's what people like. That's good content. And, you know, when you actually watch the video, you'll see that for every cue that missed, there was many cues that hit. It's just that I threw a lot of them, you know? What a legend. Is always blind picking jungle a bad idea? Blind picking jungle is probably the best role to blind pick. Because if you blind pick a lane, you then have to stand across from someone that counters you for the first 15 minutes of the game. At least if you get counterpicked in jungle, you're not standing in front of the guy 24/7. You don't have many bad jungle matchups per se. You just have ones that need to be navigated in certain ways, and there are ones that are punishing. Like if you pick Kindred into a ganking jungler, you're just going to get all the camps and all the marks. Like it's disgusting. But it's not as bad as lanes. The other thing is generally a lot of jungle champions can be played with any comp and against any comp. So historically what pro teams do is they generally blind pick ADC and or jungle if they don't have a priority pick. Because most mid to long range ADC picks can go with any comp and against any comp, and so can a lot of jungle picks. So when you blind pick jungle, the key is you probably don't want to blind pick a champion that doesn't have its own setup. Because the problem you run into in jungle is if I blind pick Graves and my top laner picks Garen and my mid laner picks Katarina, I can't play. I can't gank for anyone because our comp sucks. We have no frontline. We have no gank setup right? For a gank to work, you need crowd control from someone, and if you don't have it, it doesn't work. So generally, I recommend that you blind pick a jungler that has some gank setup. So like the best blind picks for jungle have always been things like Xin Zhao or Jarvan, um, things that have their own setup and still are a carry threat, which is fun for solo queue if that's your style. Because otherwise, like your opponent in draft is it's not your enemy; it's actually your teammates. Because do you know how fucking often like I do a coaching session with someone who one picks Kai'Sa and then their support thinks it's a good game to play Soraka, and now you have to play Kai'Sa Soraka bot lane. Like it's unplayable. It just doesn't function, and you get that with junglers all the time. You'll end up with 3 lanes that don't have crowd control, and you're playing Master Yi, and it's just unplayable. Does Garen not count as frontline? Oh, okay. Just fuck. You got me. Okay. I'm perplexed. Gragas or Lee Sin? Gragas or Lee Sin? I don't want to. Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm gonna play Lee. Oh my god, I'm getting different answers. I'm going Lee. Give the editors another chance to make a missing Q montage. God, God damn it. Let me BRB while I'm waiting for the game to start. Hell yeah. We back, baby. With Lee, do you always start E Raptors Wolves or some games Q Blue Red? Well, what I find, I like Raptor start. Okay, so there's a few different situations. I think Raptor start is a little bit faster than if you start on a buff in terms of clear speed. It also makes your red buff last longer. So if you take your red second, it's just going to last 20 seconds longer than if you took it first because you took it later in the game. It also speeds up the sequencing time of your Raptor camp because it'll spawn 20 seconds faster since red buff takes ages to spawn, but the minor camps take less time. So it's good for doing faster clears. The only times where I like starting buffs is if it's because I have a specific lane I want to path to, and it would have me going the wrong direction. So this game, for example, I probably want to path top to protect my Urgot with Ignite, and I'm playing red side. If I was to start Raptors on red side, it would have me pathing bot lane. So this game, I'm probably going to start bot side, which means I'm going to start on my blue, which means I'll start with Q. The only other time where you wouldn't want to start Raptors is if you're afraid that the enemy jungler can counter jungle your camp respawn. So if you know they mirror your clear and they'll finish on the side of the map where the Raptor camp is, they can go crab into Raptors, which is not a problem if you come straight back to them. But if you spend time ganking, you run into trouble because you won't be back in time to defend them. And since they spawn more quickly, it's way easier for the enemy to counter jungle you because they don't have to wait as long. So those are that's the fucking blow your brain answer where I just went through every scenario. Raptor Sword always leaves you with less health. Nah, doesn't matter. Because healing from jungle camps scales with your missing health. So the lower on health you are, the more health you get back. And so the tech is you just hold your health potion until you're about to gank. Because you get more healing while you're low, and then just before you're about to gank, you pop your health potion, bang, health goes up, you'll be fine. It doesn't matter much in the end. Like, since jungle pets came out, jungling is so fast and efficient that these days, like, all you really do is just focus on time. Like, focus on speed. Trust me, like, go play EUW Jungle. It works. I'm not even kidding. Yuumi can do a full clear just fine because jungle items are so broken that the pet will just kill the camps for her. And if she gets low on health, the healing from the camps will just put her back up to a healthy enough amount to do the next camp. What is happening? Come on, guys. Yeah. Alright, so this game, like I said, I'm going to path top. I don't want to path bot because we have... Oh my god, what is this shit? Okay, dude, what the fuck? Alright, as I was saying, I'm going to path top because my Urgot has Ignite, so I want to protect him, but it also means we guaranteed win the 2v2 because of the sum advantage. That's the same reason I don't want to path bot. Mel has TP, that makes us weak in the early fight. Another thing is that the enemy has a lethal tempo ADC, and we have a Comet Mage. Now, a lethal tempo champion is always going to be better in all-in fights than something using a different summoner. So, for that reason, I'm pathing up. Now, my plans might change because this guy is actually getting destroyed by my amazing top laner. So I might just go on a little bit of an adventure here. So he's definitely entered his own game completely. What the fuck is happening? Okay, they're gonna be mind blown when the fucking Lee Sin shows up. Okay, what the fuck did I just do? Have it. I've already got 1 kill, so I don't need more. Alright, this is weird in terms of pathing. What I'm probably going to do is flip my clear. So I'm going to do my topside camps, and then flip it and go backwards in order to finish off my full clear. So my plan there was actually to go to his Raptors, not to end up in that bullshit, but we got there. And for some fucking reason, I just couldn't miss a Q. So yeah, another Q for the montage. The editors is going to have a field day, man. Make their job too easy. Now, I'm probably never going to gank top here, because even if the gank works, it probably wouldn't be worth doing. I'm going to reset here to get back to bot side. I've got a lot of gold, so I'm going to buy the longswords. And fuck, this is awkward. Buy a shit ton of longswords. I got a good analogy, guys. If humanity wanted to travel to a different solar system, what they would do is they would build a spaceship and they would send it to space. But the problem with that is if you send a spaceship to space that flies 1,000 miles an hour, well, in 10 years' time, someone's going to invent a spaceship that flies twice as fast. And so if you send that spaceship to space, it'll overtake the first spaceship that you spent, because with newer technology, it'll fly faster and it'll just overtake it. That is jungling with longswords, okay? A lot of the time when you gank, you get a gold lead from the kills that you get, but it hurts your XP because kill XP is really low in early levels. But if you then go farm your jungle camps with extra longswords, the extra longswords speed up your clear, which converts your gold lead into an XP lead. Right? Because you can clear camps faster, you can get XP faster, and your spaceship flies faster with fucking better rockets. How's that for an analogy? I'm Gigabrain. That's a Galaxy Brain jungle stuff. Hell yeah. Now I'm gonna go bot. That guy's 1 HP, and I have literally no camps to farm. This is a weird game. This is one of those games that you just can't teach someone for. You just have to try, you know? You just have to do things, because how do you prepare someone for a situation where your camp respawn sequencing looks like this? It's so unique. Alright, we got him. And I can take Dragon off that. Now, he might get a topside camp or two if he can figure out when I took them, because it's actually rocket science, this game, to try and figure out when the camps were taken. I don't even know what's going on. I fucking hate taking Dragon solo. Shit takes so long. Please come. Because they're gonna come check it every day of the week. I just don't want to fucking... this bullshit happen to me. Now, I'm just going to recall... oh, they don't need me. I'm just going to recall here, but they don't actually need me. Rakan's mid lane and they have a freeze. They can maintain it with 2 people, so we don't need a third to do it. And I will just move on with my life. Go back to farming since that took me so long to do that dragon. I'm going to start my clear all the way at the top and move down. I know that my bot camps should be up in about a minute or so, so by the time I do the top camps, the bot camps will be up. And sadly, I didn't get to play around top this game like I wanted to. It'd just be too optimal to turn around and go top here. Like, if I was to gank top lane right now, I have 2 camps in my top jungle, I have 3 camps respawning in my bot jungle, so I'd have the opportunity cost of potentially taking 5 jungle camps, which means it's not even worth getting a kill on Aatrox, because I'd make more gold doing the 5 jungle camps anyway. So, no ganking allowed, time to clear camps. This will have me finishing my clear around the time Void Grubs spawn, and then I can probably shift over to them. Or go for a bot dive if I'd rather do that. We'll see what happens. We'll let the wind take me, wherever it takes me. Now, I don't really care what Fiddle does, because I know if I get my camps, I'm going to get level 6 much before him, and I can start looking for his camps. The only problem is, I have no idea what camps are up in his jungle. Usually I have all the timers memorized in order to know what's respawning and what's not, but I have no idea. But either way, bot lane's diveable, so who cares? Just wait for me, team. Don't die before I get there, please. Alright, they don't need me. Now, I would usually go in his jungle to counter jungle here, but I have no idea what's up, so I don't want to look in there and look bad. So instead of doing that, I'm just gonna vibe out here. Okay. What is this guy raging about? The fuck? Ah, what? Okay. I don't know if I had to flash there, but I had a genius plan there. Okay, I kind of expected Rakan to insta-W me, so I preemptively W'd. What the fuck? What is wrong with this guy? Jesus. Alright, well that guy's getting the fucking... The fucking insta-ban. Jesus. I don't think you get to get away with typing that, my guy. Alright, well... yeah, fucking see you later, dude. Holy shit. What a move. Alright. That's an angry boy right there. A very angry boy. Alright. We'll farm down towards the dragon. God, it's crazy that people are so deranged by the game, man. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a bit of fun outside of your work hours where you get to chill out and play the game you like. But the culture in League is so bad these days. People just get really angry really quickly. Oh, so many fucking effigies. That's alright. I just want to play around bot lane this game anyway. I'm going to move down there instantly because potentially I can just go straight for a play. I don't know what this Rakan's doing, but... I just want to play in his bot side since my bot lane's so fed. Yeah, and Rakan placed a ward in there. Easy. Now I can cut off Rakan's rotate here. Back into bot. Not quite. Okay, pink ward there. The fiddlesticks. Watch out, dude. What are you doing? Dude, what the fuck? I think he misread the situation. Oopsie. I do what I can. Well, I'll take it. It's a good trade. But I'm glad I hit the Q, otherwise I would look like a clown there if I messed that one up. Okay, we'll take it. I think we win this game if Malzahar keeps his head on straight, which, props to him, he full muted, but unprops to him, he told me to go die in real life, so... Yeah, you know. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Now, Urgot's walking top lane as they're doing dragon, so... That's interesting, to say the least. I'm coming. Hey, we got him off it. Good job, team. I should get there in time to contest this. Oh my god! I fucking griefed. Oh, I should get that every day, especially on Lee Sin. With Q execute. My bad, guys. Alright, I'll let him have the kill. I was trying to give the kill to Malzahar so he wouldn't AFK. To be honest. Damn, I've always sucked at smiting. I'm a good jungler in a lot of senses, but fuck, I don't know how to smite. I'm much more confident now than I used to be, but I still give myself a 30% chance to get the smite. But what kind of happened there? I went to do Q smite in order to execute it, but he feared me as I reactivated Q. And so I was trying to Q smite, but my Q damage didn't go through because I got feared and didn't activate. And so I smited it to like 300 health, which is the point at which my Q would have killed it. So it looked really bad, and it was, but I have half an excuse, question mark. Alright, time to do some camps while I'm waiting for Mel. So I've got a lot of camps up. I don't really want to AFK farm, though. I kind of just want to babysit Mel since she's super fed. If I just play the rest of this game to kick Fiddlesticks and Rakan away from the Mel, we should just win every fight. I'm going to farm this because the mid wave hasn't arrived yet, and I don't know what we're fighting over, but I might have to just go kill Varus, actually. Like, he's not allowed to push in this wave any further. If he tries to, it's going to be time for him to die. So yeah, there he is. It's not allowed, buddy. I'll leave him the wave so it doesn't AFK. That's a playing ADC moment. And I'm going to go take this camp. This camp's going to give me a level up, and it's going to give me health back from my jungle item. And that should boot me back to pretty close to full health. So, it's just a quick detour, but it has a good reason, so I'll do it. Go. And now I'm going to come babysit Mel. I don't want to leave them unattended, because otherwise you miss shit like this. Makes sense. To the raptor camp, please. I do what I can. It's so sad because when you queue the raptors, they start running at you, so I didn't get near as far away as I'd like to. Now, I actually trolled my build. I fucking meant to build Eclipse first, and then I bought a component of Sundered Sky, and then I was like, oh no. So I'm gonna build the Eclipse second, even though it's not ideal, and then I'll probably go Hex Drinker third, since only the people that deal magic damage are fed. Let's come out, do some camps while we're waiting for the boys. We'll see, actually. I might not have time for many camps. It might just be a red buff in, because this is a side effect of dying sometimes, is you're just second on map. And when you're second on map, you always run the risk of your teammates just killing themselves randomly, which I don't want to let that happen. So I'm not going to stick around to do golems, most likely. This looks like a play. Look here. Where are you going? Is he lost? Where's he going? He's going to fucking red buff. Oh my god. He went to ganking top lane and my top laner walks to red buff. Are you fine, Leona? Okay, 2 of them are here. Well, if they stick around top, I'm going to move into mid. I want to play through mid, not through Urgot. Play through the strongest lane with the strongest members. Is it Protobelt? Okay. Going. Okay, don't put that in the montage. I wasn't supposed to hit that. That was a Hail Mary, alright? That one, we keep out of the edit. Oh, fucking hell, they just flashed in. I wanted to do Dragon, but this shit just never ends. Alright, my team's got it. Good job, guys. I'm doing the ping pong. Oh, what the... Okay. Shh. It's like the Scuttle Crab last game. I just can't kill it. Alright, I'm going to take time to do a camp or two. Oh, never mind. Mel TP'd. Okay, so since Mel TP'd, I'm actually going to probably skip camps, because I was playing off her timer, and since she's moved up on the map, it's time to go match her. My jungle item's finished too, so I don't really need to do camps as much anymore. So I'm going to move up with the boys, and let's take some neutral objectives, guys. This looks nice. Oh, fuck, that's bad. I literally can't move. I literally can't move! Oh my god! Alright. I may have betas... Good play by him, I guess. Very good play by him. Definitely inferable with our topside vision, but someone forgot that there was a Fiddlesticks in the game. Oopsie. Alright, that's fine. Sometimes there's a Fiddlesticks in the game. Happy birthday. Surprise. Where's the Atacon sporting? Bot side. Alright, well I want to head in the downwards direction, so... One thing I'm going to notice, I never take my Golem camp. I don't know why, I just am a Golem camp hater. It's too far away. Alright, skip the rest, because midwave's arriving. What we want to do here is we want to go from midwave into bot tower. So if everyone comes, we still have the bot wave alive. So we all full commit, we see one top side, we see one mid. We see... Yeah, here we go, we still have bot wave arrive. We see 2 mid, 1 top side. Yeah, we got huge numbers advantage here. And I take the kill because fuck it, it's mine. Oh. This should be a dive, but since they're over-defending bot, we now shift into mid. So I'm going to be here to still cut off the rotate. Leona should be with me. I don't know why she's not, but we dive here. Come, Malzahar. Come. And we're going to kick this guy in. Here we go. Where's my team? My team has just left me. Oh my god, it's the fastest Lee Sin kick in the fucking West. Holy shit. Now that means somebody needs to work on their mechanics a little bit. Because that was a bit disgusting. Ah, close. Oh, what? This guy's inting. Rakan, what are you doing, buddy? Why do you want to fight me? Okay, they're all dead. I don't want this, though. Well, in terms of macro, that was a phenomenal sequence. By me, maybe not, I don't know where my team went. They got a bit lost. But that's how you do macro, guys. You play the space between lanes. You go away from the big group of people. I always say this, but don't go to where the most enemies are. Go to where the least enemies are. It's not a hard thing to do. That's what it looks like. Now we go back bot side. And I'm super fast out of base here compared to most people, so I'm going to have time to do some camps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize my top side camps. So 2 people are behind me. So I should have time for some camps here. I want to make sure that it's my top side camps, since I can always do my bot side camps later, since that's the side of the map we'll play on. Now, somehow we're already fighting. We should probably just do Atagon. Let's just get this mid wave and then do Atacon. We have Mel TP, so it should be fine. Oh my god. I have a problem with Scuttle Crabs today. There's something going on with Scuttles. I don't know. Like, they changed something in the patch notes. They're tankier. I don't know. I can't do them. I just can't. We got it. Now, we just hold control until dragon. Oh. Oh, guys, what are we doing here? There's a Fiddlesticks, remember? Did we forget? Let's remind the boys. There it is. Oh, I missed. Close. He missed too, so it doesn't look as bad by me. I got silenced. I got silenced and I just looked like an NPC because I was spamming W and just standing still. Alright. That was so close to a montage play, but I'm just not as good at the game as I used to be. Shit. That's alright. Now, I don't upgrade my boots here. Generally, the opinion I have on upgraded boots is that it's a really good short-term power spike. There are some boots that are really good to just rush. I think like the cooldown reduction boots are really good to rush, but most boots are a good short-term power spike, but they delay your core items. And so if, for example, it was Elder Dragon or Baron or 4th Dragon spawning right now, and it would decide the outcome of the game, I would upgrade my boots rather than buying this, because it would give me more stats for the gold I spent. But because the game's probably not going to be over in the next 2 to 3 minutes, I'd much rather just build towards this next item because I should be able to finish it before the game ends. Right? So don't delay your core items, which this Maw is really good for me against a practically all magic damage team. What the fuck is this guy doing? Alright, just another Q for the montage. Yeah, fuck it. It'll sort its own problem out. Now, there's a Fiddlesticks in the game. No one forget that. Now, I'm not actually going to do their top camps here, because we've got 3 waves of simultaneous wave crash here. And I don't want to be doing blue buff while we're crashing 3 simultaneous waves. I want to be up on the map in position to respond. So this guy's about to get Fiddlesticks ultied. I can't get caught in this. And my goal there was to kick him before he could ult, and I wasn't quite quick enough, sadly. But good job. Now I can go for the top camps, and this guy might just walk right into me and die. Oh my god, the Protobelt. He's a genius. He's too smart. Let's get out. If we all base, the game ends. Just leave, guys. Now, here's a pocket where they don't have vision. If you step just around this corner, it's enough. So I can base right here, and I should be just fine. And I'm just going to keep stacking MR now. And here is where I upgrade the boots. I've got core items, but realistically, I think this sequence is going to end the game. I feel like the game's going to end before I recall next, so it's about time to upgrade those shoes. And just end the goddamn game. Fuck you. Just kick him in the head. Insanely overkill, but it's fun. Got him. I love those hops. Bit off on the smite. Told you guys I'm not good at smiting. Even when the enemy team's not there, I lose smite to my own fucking Urgot. I forgot that I've only built magic resist, and so the Varus kind of one-shots me. I knew he was 2 and 9, and I saw how little damage I took for everyone else, and so I was like, yeah, he's not going to do damage. Yeah, it turns out he's only built physical damage. And I've built a lot more MR than armor. Oh, weird. Alright, let's build something weird to make my build look funny. There you go. That'll confuse some people. GG. Another dub. You know what? We're going to honor some people. And that's not going to include the Mauserhalf, because he told me I should go die in real life, and so he probably doesn't deserve to be honored. Let's just yeah, a little bit much. Alright. No problem. That's crazy how toxic people get, man. Alright, let's mix it up. Let's get a game of support in. I've done a couple of jungle games. Let's do a sup one. I reported the Mel. Did I actually? Shit. I'm so sorry. Okay. Can I undo it? Did I report the Mel? I'm so sorry to this guy. Oh, I did. It's grayed out. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Alright. I didn't mean that. Fuck. I wish you could undo a report, because I feel bad about that now. You guys want to know something interesting about reporting? Is report has MMR. I learned this because when I was a pro player, there was something at the beginning of the year called Summit. So 3 days before the season would start, they would get all the pro players together for a full day, and Riot would do a big event where they explain the rules and the regulations and the laws and the structure of the league and just everything you need to know, essentially. And they were explaining how the report system works, so because people were complaining about griefers in high elo. And they explained that it uses MMR. So if you go spam mass report people and then the system doesn't end up banning them because they did nothing wrong, it'll flag you as just being really bad at reporting people, and also it'll just basically ignore your reports. But if you only report people that always get banned, the system weighs your reports more so. So don't, if you actually like care, don't mass report random people all the time for fun, just for the sake of it. Just report the people that are actually bad so that you don't grief your MMR and you can actually get rid of the people who are annoying. Another fun story about Summit is there was one year that Pro Player Summit was at the Red Bull studio in Sydney because the Riot League at the time, the Pro Player League at the time, was sponsored by Red Bull. So they had it at the Red Bull office. And at the Red Bull office, they had fridges everywhere full of Red Bull. And so I was like 18 at the time. And as the thing finished, there was like a fridge full of Red Bull. So, they said, yeah, you can have one. Everyone have a drink. So I had a drink. But I wanted more than just that one Red Bull. So I went up to the fridge and I opened my jacket pocket and I started just loading in Red Bulls into my jacket pocket like this. And that's when I heard a voice behind me. It was like, Rogue, what are you doing? And I turned around and it was the Riot Pro Player Handler. Every league has a pro player handler whose job it is to be the liaison between Riot and the pro players. They're the person that goes with you everywhere. They go with you to international events. Like they're always the person you. This was my first time meeting her. It was me stuffing Red Bulls into my jacket pocket and her telling me off for it. So welcome to the pro leagues, boys. This is what you do. All right, what do I pick? I'm kind of feeling some Rel, even though I suck at Rel. Rel's maybe not the best in Tanami, actually. I just want to play Rel. I don't think it's a great pick. I think Leona's a better pick, is what I would strictly play if I wanted to win. But it's good enough. I'll play it. I just want to play it. Now, fair warning, I don't think I've played Rel in 6 months, so if I flash combo the floor, don't be surprised, okay? Team is so I'm always fed, but my team is so behind, we never contest anything. Should I split push all game? What can I do against a super fed team as a top laner? Look, I can't... It's a case-by-case basis. It's a complicated question. I can't answer it all in a funnel. There's no rule. The best answer is play really well and kill people. To be honest, the best answer is it's all to do with the speed of your recalls. If you get on the map before your teammates, you'll have time to push sideways, force a response, fold into mid with a numbers advantage, and you'll get fights where you have a numbers advantage. Whilst if you get on the map after your team, you'll walk out to a side lane and your team will die mid. And so sometimes what you have to do is just wait out a sequence, and then when the enemy bases or when your teammates die, you go push side and play for the next sequence. It's generally something that is like the only way to make a comeback in those situations, but it's really hard to do. Really, really hard to do. All right. Can't miss Q with Rel. Yeah, indeed. All right. So we should be invading. I should have pinged this earlier. But Rel's got a really good invade, and in these kind of matchups where you verse double a mobile as a melee support, you just kind of want to trade summoner spells as much as you can to increase volatility. So invading would have been really nice in order to trade summoners, but alas, I was too busy reading my Twitch YouTube chat, so oopsie. Oh well. Oh shit. What is this guy doing? He was trying so hard to get his form that he fucking killed himself and gave first blood. Idiot. And I can't flash Q. She'll just dash and I'll look bad. Wait, what? The fuck is happening? Let's just go back bot lane. Like, let's just leave. It's fine. Just go back bot lane. Oh, fuck. Alright. Why did I ignite? I don't know why I ignited. Flash was fine, because I had to flash either way. Dude, I thought I was cooking by catching the Ahri out, but the Kaisler was cooking by catching the Lucian out. Oh, dude. Oh, but they used heal, thank god. If they have heal up and I wasted my ignite, it makes lane really hard, because we can never roll in them. But since they used heal for fun, it's actually fine now. We just got a hard chill and conserve health here. The aim of the game is just chill until my jungler gets here, and hopefully still have full health at level 3. And then we can try to go for an all-in and leverage a recall. If my Lucian loses any more health, just like that, then we're fucked. I don't think we're going to have enough health to all it anymore. Yeah, the best thing he can do is recall. If he recalls and I just conserve my health, then once he gets back, we can actually look for fights. But losing all the health we did level 1 like that is what makes these kind of matchups really hard. It's the one thing you want to avoid. But it's not too bad, to be honest. I'm still getting XP. Now, Velvet's pathing up, which means we're strong-sided. So as soon as Lucian gets back here, I'm going to start jumping in. Here we go. Should have blocked that, but I wasn't really paying attention to the cannon, sadly. Any trade's a good trade, and I need to block Kaiser W. Come, jungler. No heal barrier. I'm going to stay human form to guarantee the flip, because he still has flash. So I just want to guarantee the flip here. And that's why we hard trade on strong side. Let me just wait. Fuck. Should be able to trade it. Nice, we take those. That's a great result. Well, the enemy made one mistake. They hard traded against a slow push on weak side. Don't want to do that. So that's hugely beneficial to us because they're losing so many minions from that. Now, I'm going to build a Ruby Crystal because I don't feel confident in our ability to win fights in terms of items and XP and such. Like, Lucian's slightly behind in XP. So generally what you do is you build boots in situations where you already win the fight. So that a lot of the time is just based off your base stats as a melee support, but they're up in items. So I'm going to build Ruby Crystal and Cloth Armor to have more combat stats as opposed to something that gives utility. I'm just fucking here. I'm just fucking here. How awkward is this? Let me do the walk of shame with my fucking dismounted W. Now, I'm going to stick around here. Lucian should be completely fine 2v1. And this guy has no TP, so I just need to checkmate him into lane. There we go. So if he had TP, I would have gone back bot. Because I'm losing a metric fuck ton of XP here. So it's really bad to lose XP on melee supports. It kills your base stats, and you lose all of your tankiness because you don't get the stats from level ups. But when you're versing someone who doesn't have TP, who's in a situation like that, you just drop everything. Make sure that they don't get out of it. Nice, though. Now, we got jungler on our side. We have a slow push. They're down on sums. So now's a good time for aggression. The jungler's here. Now's a really good time for aggression. I really want to fight here. If I can. But worst case, we just take this and start dragging up. So I just want to nuke this wave so I can get out of here and go ward. But they're really annoying. That guy's doing too much when my jungler is standing right next to me. Can't be doing all that. Right. Shouldn't have done that. I tried something, but he had barrier. Ah, shit, I tried something. Oh, I should have... That would have been able to kill him if that hit. That'd ignite. I should have just run out with it, but I tried something, boys. I tried something. Oh, I should have saved my Q to break barrier. What am I doing? Oh, well. You know what? I'll still say it's a good result because we got the Nami kill and it was pretty stylish, the combo, right? Nice. Yeah. See. Oh, this is good timing for me. Pop. Now let me just quickly get level 5 before I walk down river. There you go. Always want to make sure to get those level ups when you can before walking away. And give this guy a hand. Now, if I can, I really want to get XP on this wave since it's a cannon wave. Like, Kane should be fine to be left alone for 5 seconds, and I can help push this wave a lot quicker. And then not have to miss out on half a level of XP. Because cannon waves give so much XP. So I'll just stay in XP range till the cannon dies. There we go. And then I'm going to go speed up his dragon. And yeah, indeed, I can roam to Void Grubs here. There you go, I can do some 007 stuff here. They have no idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fake walk topside here. I'm going to walk up like this, make it really obvious. And then I'm going to actually potentially double back, depending on Nami does. So since Nami's coming, there's no reason for me to go back bot, so I'm just going to full commit to this. And we play for turn. Always play for turn fast. Faster you turn, the better. Here we go, turn fast. We win this fight before Aurelia even gets here. And then we lose the fight. Oh shit. We did not win the fight before Aurelia got there, because Aurelia's fed. Oh shit. Well, it was probably a bad Herald start then, if we couldn't win that kind of fight. It's alright, we'll buy this. I'm going Zeke's this game because the enemy has a lot of meatballs. I love Zeke's versus meatballs. Meatballs are the big tanky and mobile type champs, you know? The Belveth and especially the Urgot. You pop your ults, you stand next to them, and they are just in a slow field they can't get out of, and it's really annoying. So champions with dashes, Zeke's is not that great against. They have a lot of dashes, but I'm playing Rel, so it's just super good. Here you go, I'm first on map, so I should get really nice vision here. And since Lucian's basing, I'm going to hover closer to mid, rather than closer to bot, but there's actually just nothing to do. My whole team's in base. What the hell, guys? Well, I don't think plays mid are possible with that guy having a full item, so I'm just going to play through bot only and get this XP here. Now, I'm going to try not to show on vision, it's not really necessary. Oh, there's a ward here. Funny timing that. And I'm going to track Nami's wards by looking at her support item here. She has 3 charges, we'll see how many she has remaining the next time she shows on vision. That'll tell me how many wards she placed. So it says 2, which means she placed 1 ward, and since there's 1 in Tribush, I'm going to guess the other one is somewhere a little bit deeper than that. So, I'll pink this Tribush ward. And that actually is Nami's ward. Ah, oh, fuck, I got baited. Fuck, had to flash. I thought that was just going to be a straight one-shot, if that lands, and it is, but the fucking Avengers are here, sadly. And that's probably going to be the full tower, my bad. Is it your first stream? No, it's my second stream. I streamed yesterday. Not my second stream ever. Probably 2-3 years ago, I was streaming a lot. I was playing pro at the time, so I was just playing solo queue all day anyway, so I was streaming it. But I haven't streamed in the last few years. Anyway, I'm heading topside out of base here because I know the enemy bot lane will recall. And if they're going to recall, Lucian doesn't need me. Which means I should go to the top side of the map. Play with the people who do need me, right? Now, sadly, Aurelia is killing everyone. Not a whole lot I can do about that. But we can hunt this shutdown potentially. So I'm going to do something a little bit frisky here. Alright, thank fuck I stunned him in the tower, but sadly I stole the kill with my ignite. Alright, well, nothing I can do there. The goddamn Avengers are killing me. Alright, we've got Zeke's. Wait, what? Thank you. Gonna buy some more items. They all AD. Don't worry, gang. So what I do is I just stack armor now. I'll probably build... I'm thinking Thornmail, since a lot of them are auto attack, not auto attack, Frozen Heart, sorry. And a Thornmail's also good, because a lot of them have healing inbuilt. So I think Frozen Heart into Thornmail's probably the best, since they're full AD. Now, Nami plays 2 wards topside. I know they're topside, because she didn't come to the bot side of the map, obviously. This guy's... And what I want to do is just connect Vision to bot so that Lucian feels safe to push this out further. So I'll just get that ward a little deeper. Nami placed a ward somewhere, is that one. There's a ward right here. So I'm going to loop around it. Get a bit creative with this. Yeah, it's kind of hard. And we can play for this, boys. Oh, crap. Ah, everyone has flash all the time. Oh god, Aurora's broken. Good job, guys. Holy shit. Well, we'll take that. Now, there's no wards here, because I know where all the wards are, but... She's just guessing. They don't have a ward here. She's just guessing. Alright, we just get out, guys. We got the dragon. We're getting the top tower. Just sack whoever's going to die. They're going to die. Oh, what a play. And we reset. Good sequence. We take those. Randuin's is not better because then the crit-based enemies on the enemy team? Exactly. Randuin's good versus crit. Frozen Heart good against auto-attack-based champions. Thornmail good against healers, right? They have a lot of healing. They have a lot of auto-attack-based champions. Both items are good. I think you could build them in whatever order you want. But generally what you would do is you would have one person build a Frozen Heart, the other one would build the Thornmail, and then you'd be happy days. I don't think anyone on my team is capable of building either of those items for a very long time, so I guess I just have to do it all. Now, in this sequence, I'm second on map, and both my side lanes are pushed in, which means the enemy has side laners roaming, and they're hiding in my jungle, so I'm not going to walk into the jungle. I need to wait till my side laners push out their sides, force the enemy side laners to show, then I can go in to take vision, because there are currently 5 enemies mid. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but there's 5 people here. They're all here. So I feel a bit safer moving bot side. That Herald's just gone anyway, so we don't care. And again, I'm going to try and connect fully to bot lane here in order to make my Aurora safe with vision, so that she feels safe pushing out. We'll hover the mid wave since it's arriving. Now the mid wave's dead, I'm going to move bot. And it's we still have the bot wave coming, so this is a really good place to be. And we're just going to make sure this guy dies. Alright, take the kill, because I love taking kills. Hell yeah. And perfect macro. There we go. So that's just simple wave-to-wave macro. Hover the mid-wave, because it arrives first, then transition to the side wave once it's done. That way I can be in both places at once. Come back. Come back, you fuck. Gotcha. Alright, and my base is dead. No matter what you do, it's never enough. Hey, good sequence. We just fell apart on some parts, but I don't think the rhythm was ever going to be capable of holding that. So it's probably best to just let that drop. Just let it drop. Let it drop. It's free farm, baby. Alright, well, my team sucks. 16 minutes, guys. Let them have the inhib. They're just going to stall out and feed us gold. If we give it to them. Alright. Well, enemy's about to reset. Kindred took 2 towers. Nami has no board. So they're resetting right now. So I just wait 5-10 seconds. And then I know I'm going to be first on map. So sweep in here just to make sure. But that guy's alone. He's completely alone. No one's with him. No one's with him. Now, I don't think we're going to have the damage to kill him in time. Oh, shit. Never mind. My fucking jungle's a beast. And we get out. So I know that they're going to base. I've just been keeping an eye on them and how much gold they made. And the reason he's on the map and they're not is because I killed him, which forced him to recall. Now, just keep running, Kane. Just keep running. And that's a fucking game-winning play right there. Because this has ruined their entire sequence. That one pick recognizing tempo. Oh shit, get this guy. He can't do this. But this is awesome. We're getting the bot tower. This guy is a fucking Usain Bolt. Come here, come here. We should try to kill this. Okay, good try. And I just got to get to base as quickly as possible since I'm done with this sequence now, with this health bar. Ooh. Hi Rogue, remember to give 2 chats or at least say on the other stream that you are not reading that chat. I am. I'm just playing the game. So it's pretty hard to play the game and narrate what I'm doing and read all the chat and respond to all the chat. Between games, I'm replying as much as I can. It's just hard in games, so I'm a little bit selective. Half the time I get time to answer 1 or 2 questions, and so I just pick the first one I see and I answer it, right? So I'm doing the best I can. It's just hard. I'm juggling too much. I'm too famous. Alright, now this is a really hard contest. Riven's dead. The enemy should be here. So I think they're probably going to get this dragon. What I want to do is start transitioning to defensive vision. I don't think that we're far enough ahead to be doing aggressive. This is a fucking bad play. What are we doing? This is so shit. This is so shit. We're all dead. What the fuck are you clowns doing? What are you clowns doing? What is this, 2 of my teammates are dead, let's run up mid and engage kind of fight. Fuck. Yeah, so we transition to defensive vision. We're pretty behind on gold. We're not fighting the fucking dragon, man. Like, it's gone. And so we transition to defensive vision now. Now, when you defensive vision, what you want to do, don't ward where it's obvious. Don't ward bushes. Take a look at this ward. Take a look at this ward. Think about what the enemy does with the sweeper. Right? It's going to dodge it. You don't ward in bushes. You ward crappy places that won't get seen. Now, my Aurora is cooking. And Nami also placed another ward right here. I saw it. But for now, I'm not worried about it because we've got more pressing issues than clearing vision. So there's a ward right here, and she's got 1 more to place, which she's probably going to place here somewhere. So I'll just make sure to have a sweeper for that. It's not here, it's here. Oh, fuck. Why did I ult? Alright, let's just... I'm using ult to take Zeke's... to take the fucking Atacon faster. It's pretty smart, right? They're TPing. This is looking awkward worse. Ah, GG. We're gonna get wiped, and they got the objective. So it's a fucking struggle now. Ooh. It's a harder game than the last one. The last one was easy. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. I'm pretending. Well, what's really sad is I lost my flash there. I honestly think it would have been better to just let the Belveth kill me and to preserve my flash. There's no major objectives they can take. Where am I going? There's nothing they can take off me dying there. Because everything was already dead in terms of objectives. And I think the only way we come back into the game is if I get a good engage with my flash. So I probably should have just let her kill me. My flash is worth more than the 300 gold that she gets anyway. So we get the defensive wards. Sneak one in here. Do this. And I'm probably going to sneak one in here. I expect them to come topside now. Should be easy to get. But it's honestly, it's just a flip as to which side of the map they go to. By the way, we'll see which side of the map they go to. with these wards. Yeah, let's go. Bing. And now it's just a waiting game. So options are limited. We just have to wait for the enemy to fuck up. So I'm going to also get a ward here. They won't find that. Hang out here with X-Flash and time to get creative. So I'm probably not going to reset. Here we go. This looks opportunistic. Nope. And we just should continue doing a soft defense on our top side. Don't run up mid and fight, guys. They're not getting anything. And they're going to have a hard time ending this game because they don't have any dragons. So we can drag this out for a while until they figure out how to end. And just give them every chance to throw that we can. Now, I'm going to reset here because fucking nothing to do anyway. Just to get more wards. Well, just give it. Who cares? We just trade the dragon for Baron wards is the best thing to do. If we go to dragon, we all die and we lose the game. So let's just like not do that. Once I get my flash and they make a mistake is how we come back. Oh, that was an opportunity if I hit that. Okay. I mean, that's what I mean about not having my flash. If I have my flash there, I think we win the game. I think I kill them all. Ah. Rip. Yeah. I should have just let him kill me before. So if I have my flash there, I get an insane engage, and we might just kill them all, but otherwise I just can't get in range, sadly. Oh well. Now it's my Kane who is, unhinged. Good luck to the boys. Holy shit, he's insane. Oh, we won. We won the fucking game. It's never over. Zero synergy revolution. What? Read your passive. I feel like this Lucian doesn't know what his passive does. I think he thinks that I need to be an enchanter to give his passive, but they actually reworked Lucian passive where it also procs on crowd control. So Rel Lucian does have synergy because I have crowd control, so I do proc his passive. But he probably didn't. He probably missed that patch a while ago. Yeah, that build is actually disgusting. All right, so we trade this for some sneak wards. The idea is they're obviously going to go to Baron, and when they do, I want a glimpse of what they're doing. We're gonna place wards that they're not gonna find. So if I place wards here or something, it would just die. So we do wards like that. And the hope is that they start Baron and we see it and we can do something about it rather than them clearing all the vision. But they saw me place them, so if he doesn't clear them, then he's obviously just bad at the game. But we pray. We pray, we pray, we pray. Oh, he found one. Seems like he didn't find them. It worked. So those sneak walls will be really good at dragging out the game here. And so we just keep playing the Baron dance until they fuck it up. But they're doing this whole thing on vision. Ah, they found it. A shame. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you do that? What the fuck? Oh, that's Nami ult, so I can find an angle here. What? Oh, my W went into the wall. Oh shit, I W'd into the wall. Still got two of them though, but I would have got more. Fuck. Look at this. Even my chat got confused about my... That's not how Lucian passive works. Oh, never mind, I am wrong. Someone looked it up, and they found out you got educated. It's a good change. I think it's a really good change, just because I think it's friendly to most players, because Riot's done this thing recently, last like 4 or 5 years, where they make the game more accessible to the average player who doesn't know everything because the game is too expansive to know everything. And that's like an example of that change. Is like previously, if you pick Lucian with a melee support, you're fucking trolling because you're not using his passive. But of course, there are a lot of people who don't know that Lucian's passive requires healing and shielding to activate, right? So they would pick a melee support and they would just be worse for it, which is just sad to punish someone for something that, like, how can everyone know everything? So they just implement a really simple change that it works on healing and shielding, but it also works on crowd control. So now you can play melee supports with Lucian, and Lucian players don't have a mental boom when their support picks Rel. Except they still do, even when they're playing in Master Tier, because they have no idea what their own champion's abilities do, apparently. What is this build? This is the worst build I've ever seen. This is negative damage build. What the fuck are those items? This guy's never heard of Infinity Edge before. What the fuck? That is the single worst, like, enemy team, level 17 average, no armor pen. Crit item. Yeah, time for BT. Where's the Infinity Edge? Ah, I can't, man. This guy lost to the shopkeeper. The game was not lost when we fell behind. The game was lost when Lucian bought his second item. He bought his second item, and it was just over. Oh, well. My Lucian didn't know what his champ does, and he didn't know what items to build, so he just insta-lost off the back of that. Also, I think I played better than Nami. Yeah, I think I played better than Nami. I always like to do that, just compare. Did you beat your counterpart in terms of value? I think I did. I think I destroyed him in the Vision game. I think I beat him early. I had a few wins. But, you know, I also had good plays. Anyway, did I start in Bronze? At one point in time, about 14 years ago, yes. But no, this account, last time I seriously played was top 10 Challenger. So that was like 2 years ago or something. So since then, I've played fuck all games. So the MMR is insanely inflated on this account. But anyway, let me run to the bathroom quick, and then we'll do a game of Jungle. I was muted. Alright, I played one game of support. My ADC built negative damage items and didn't know what his passive did, so it's time to go back to jungle because I can't do it anymore. Oh well. I don't know if that guy was filled or something, but Jesus. That was something. Hey, now you guys can ask questions. I have 5 minutes free. I'll answer all of them. Ask me about the distance of the Earth from the sun. Ask me about my favorite type of cereal. Ask me about my star sign. I won't even know. How the hell would I know what my star sign is? I'm not an astrologist. Let's ban Shaco. Hey, coach, what do you think about running Spellbook and Engage supports against double range, since it's a good replacement for Glacial Augmentry with cookies and second win on secondary? Okay, the problem with it is that you miss out on a metric fuck ton worth of base stats by not taking Aftershock. So that's kind of the big issue with melee versus double range matchups, is when you play Engage versus double ranged, you are just getting pelted by shit 24/7 and it sucks. And the one thing you can do is survive long enough to the point where you're a high enough level to all in them. And then you just one-shot their ass. Now, if you don't have Aftershock, it's simply going to delay how early you can take the all in. Because if you're level 3 with Aftershock, you can just jump into a cannon wave and tank the whole cannon wave with the armor from Aftershock. And so you can take all ins into bigger waves and much more liberally because you just have more outright power. I only take glacials in matchups where I already win based on base stats. So a good example would be if I was playing Rel and my ADC was playing Draven, who's really high damage, and I'm versing Yumi. Yumi is literally a potato champ. I would take Glacial. Glacial will be a better payoff rune. It will scale better into the late game some situations, and it has a lot of utility. And since we already win the fight, the Glacial Slow would keep the enemy in range to get stuck into a fight they don't want to be in. Now, comparatively, here, Spellbook would be Glacial in disguise, right? It would just be a different version of it, where you're essentially... So I'm doing my runes. It's just a different version of it, where you're getting payoff, right? You're missing out on base stat power, but you're getting payoff. And the payoff can be worth it, but I would only ever do it in situations where you're already confident that you win the lane because you have a strong ADC and they, let's say they have a fleet footwork using ADC and you have a lethal tempo using ADC, you can probably get away with it, right? Guys, these questions are outrageous. What are these? Subscribe to Jungle Academy and Parbu told me you're a very chill guy, IRL, and a good teammate. Yeah, I played on a team with Parbu for 1 year. Parbu was really... No, only for 6 months. We started with a different jungler, and then he got benched after the first split because he wasn't good enough. And we replaced him with Parbu, who was actually a top lane main, but role swapped to jungle for us. And Parbu was really good. It was actually really good. Surprisingly, out of nowhere, he became like a top 2 or 3 jungler in the region in his first 2 months of role swapping, which is nuts. It's pretty good. One cheese to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be? Probably a fucking... in Australia, we have tasty cheese. It's like the most bland, boring cheese ever. I don't think you have tasty cheese anywhere else, but it'd probably be that. No, Parmigiano. Never mind, I changed my mind. Where was I born? Fun story about my birth, actually. I was born in a town called Warrnambool. Warrnambool is an Aboriginal word. Aboriginal Australian. So, I was actually from a completely different state. It's about a 12-hour drive. And my parents decided to take one last holiday a month and a half before I was due to be born. The doctor said it was fine, so they went on a road trip. And they made it about 12, 13 hours away, and they stopped in a hotel for the night, and then I was born. 1.5 months early. I was a tiny little baby, less than 2 kilos, and I was born in a whole different state, and so all the grandparents and cousins had to get in a car and drive for 12 hours to come meet me. And I was just... It's funny, because now I have a birth certificate from a completely different state to the one that I spent my whole life in, which is pretty funny. Yeah, the idea of Spellbook is right, but it comes only in at 6 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Like, Spellbook is a value rune, and if you can get by with it, okay, but League is a game where winning makes you win harder, so it doesn't really make sense to forfeit your early game and then play from 5k gold behind, right? Makes it hard. What do I play? I was kind of excited for a Gragas game, and my whole team's hovering AD champions that don't have a crowd control. So we're running it back. Why'd you move to EUS, and what made you start streaming again? Hope you continue. I will. So I played as a pro for 7 years. The first 5 of those was in the Oceanic Pro League back in Australia. And then in 2021, sorry, I got recruited by a French team to play in the French Pro League. So I moved to the south of France, and I played in the French Pro League for a year. And while I was there, I met a lovely French girl. French girls are super OP. However good you think Australian girls are, French girls are better. So I went back to Australia to play my last year of pro because kind of psychopath to give up my career for a girl, but we did long distance for a year. And I always had the intention to move back to Europe, and so I came back after the season, and in my off season I started a YouTube channel, and 3 months later when it became time to pick which team to join, I was pretty happy to stay in Europe with my girlfriend, so I didn't want to go back, and my YouTube channel was starting to do well. So I said, fuck it, we'll take a chance. Let's just make YouTube videos. Here we are, 2.5 years later. So, funny story. Yeah, he also won against Faker in a 1v1. You know what's funny about Pabu? So, when Pabu beat Faker in a 1v1, what had happened? I was playing on a team. Now, during the off season, what a lot of teams do is they'll move house. The lease on the house will finish and they'll move to a different house. And so the team I was playing on that year, it closed up shop. They found a different player, and I was joining a different team, and it was off season. And the house closed up, so we all had to leave the house, right? And so I then was needing a place to live. And one of my friends was a manager of another pro team who still had their gaming house. And since all the players had moved out for off season, he let me move in with him and he let Parbu move in with him. So Parbu and I were living in this house during the off season for about 2 months. So I spent, 1 or 2 weeks hanging out with Parbu, and then he flew to Vegas to go play in All Stars. And then about 2 days later, I woke up in the morning to my friend running into my bedroom, jumping on my bed, shaking me, and telling me that Pabu just beat Faker in a 1v1. And I said, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, Pabu beat Faker in a 1v1. I'm like, you're making shit up. And I watched the clip of him beating Faker in a 1v1, and I was just laughing because I'm not even kidding. Like, 30 hours ago, he was in the kitchen making ramen noodles, and I was talking to him about some fucking Yasuo matchup or something. So I was just pissing myself laughing. I'm like, that fucking kid that was making noodles in the kitchen just beat Faker in a 1v1? No fucking way. That's so funny. So there you go. All right. Well, I love answering questions, guys, but the game is on. So, this game, I'm pathing top. Why am I pathing top? I have Ignite Riven. If I don't path top, Ignite Riven is going to explode, right? As I said earlier, top laners who don't have TP are a big target for ganks because the gank's very punishing, and so you need to path up to protect them. On the contrary, bot lane matchup is very boring. It's not volatile at all. There's no hook support, there's no craziness, so I'm going to path up. Someone asked earlier, why do you sometimes Raptor start and sometimes start on buffs? Well, this is the reason. I like to Raptor start on Gragas anytime that I'm pathing that direction, but since I need to path top, I'm going to have to start on my blue buff, since if I start on Raptors, I'd be going the wrong direction, right? So I'll path up. Now, I'd love to know where he's pathing, but from the looks of things, he started top side and is pathing down, which would make sense. If he was to start bot side and path up, I don't think he would win that 2v2. We have more reliable crowd control, we have Ignite Riven, so it would be pretty crazy for that guy to path up into a losing 2v2 like that. Okay, he is. Alright, so this is really good for me. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't do Raptor start on Udyr. But I'll path up. Now, what this means is that I'm going to have to be willing to skip camps to protect my Riven if he does skip camps. Now, I doubt he will skip camps because he's playing Udyr. But in the event that he does, I might have to skip camps myself to cover. So I'm very locked into this top side. I don't think it's worth ganking mid. Akshon's pretty hard to kill, and Akali's not really a good setup by any means. Oh, Riven just flashed in, and he should be fine. He can just recall off that. Really good. Now, I don't think I'm going to get this crab, so what I'm probably going to do is just insta-recall and head bot side. My enemy top laner has a slow push. My Riven's literally not even here, so I'm just going to reset and get out. Now, I could gank top on this bouncing wave, but I don't think it's a good idea because I know it is top, and we would definitely lose the 2v2 if he countered. So he's moving up to protect, which is going to waste some of his time. And while he does that, I can move down and try and get my bot crab and make plays bot mid rather than top, since it just didn't quite pan out this game that I'd get something top, sadly. Well, that's fine. So I'll just move into bot side. Udyr's definitely crossing, so I'm gonna... He's definitely coming here every day of the week. This guy's leaning for it as well. So I just call my bot lane to come hover. And we can take this guy out. Let's pretend that I didn't do that E. Or that Q. Jesus Christ, guys. What am I doing? What the fuck was that flash? Alright, this camp spawns in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Hey, we got it. Alright, turns out I was a little bit slow on my first two camps, guys. I tried to do a cool guy move there, but turns out I mistimed it. Unlucky. Oh, wait. 3, 2, 1. Hey, redeemed. I redeemed it. Much better. I'm forgot the fact that you clear faster on your second clear because you have items. There we go. Nice. Now, Udi is mirrored to me on this clear, but I'm slightly faster because he died, so he's later to his bot camp than I am. So I should be top, not much quicker, but a couple seconds. Now, this game I held onto my warding trinket so that I could use it to protect Riven. So I'm going to full clear up. Since it's not immediate that she's in tier, I still have to fucking wait for this thing to respawn. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then I'm going to come protect top. Yeah, I know, buddy. I'm coming. He's like my baby bird. Oh, there's no way I just smited the small one. What did I just do? And I'm just going to go sit in the lane bush. If Ude ganks this, he's actually trolling, because it's so obvious that I'm here. But I'm just going to go... What I'm going to do is probably just recall in this bush, because there's literally nothing to do. Oh, there's a bug. It looks like I'm on vision, but I'm not. So I'm just going to channel recall here. And that should set us up for a dive. Now, it's risky because Gragas is here, because Udi is here, but the reward is just too high from zoning the Scarf Waves. So I can do that. Riven's going to have fun now. I'm just going to get him all the wards he needs. And she should be able to take care of that herself, honestly. I don't think she needs me. Oh, he went bot side. Oh, the Aatrox hit 6. Damn, I thought she would have been fine without me. The guy hit 6. I should have stuck around and helped him there, but alas. Alright, this is getting awkward, guys. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, he's fucking invisible. Oh, I found him! He's invisible! Ah, we got him. Nice, we take those. Alright, I'm just going to do the camps I'm sitting next to. So this is an awkward moment where I need to base, but I don't want to base standing next to camps. So a really nice middle ground that you can find, if you need to recall but you need to farm, is do one quadrant and then deploy to the other side of the map. So I'm going to take my 3 bot side camps and then just deploy out onto top side and play fully top side from now on for the next 2 minutes, now that I have my bot camps up. And I can do so with items and play for the Void Grubs. Now, bot lane's getting neglected because it's boring. I don't think I've even looked there this game. Now, there is definitely a window here where he might, if he's crazy, start them. But he doesn't know where I am, so if he runs to his losing side of the map and starts Void Grubs without knowing where I am, he's a psycho. Yeah, so as expected, he went bot. So I'm just going to have to recall here. If they get dragon, they get dragon. It's not really our win con. I just play around my 2 lanes that are winning and keep them fed, play for the Void Grubs on the winning side of the map, and just vibe with the boys in general. There we go. Oh, Akali, you're okay, buddy. Don't stress. Holy shit, she's... Oh, the mechanics! He played it so well. Alright, that was insane. That guy played that so fucking well. Alright, we'll hit the drive-by Raptor camp. Easiest drive-by in my life. And we'll look for the Voidies. Love a Voidie sesh. Oh, he dashed in. I'm coming. To me, to me, to me. Huh. This is getting awkward, isn't it? Got him. Got it, mate. Now, I might not get all these Void Grubs because my top needs to base and my Akali's coming out of base. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold my E and take as many as I can. And as soon as the enemy comes, I'm going to leave. If I get one, it's fine. If I get all, even better. But I'm doing something a little bit illegal since both of my solo laners don't have prior, but I know I can get out, so it's fine. Just take as many as I can. There we go, that'll do. And we peace out. He can have the rest. That's what you do when you're taking objectives that prior, is you always do that. You never want to be anywhere outside of the very back of the pit, or just in a position where you can generally run away. Now, I got item in base, which would be nice to have, but I'm thinking what I might do is pop a recall and then head back to bot side to play for dragon with my item. But if this guy top keeps killing himself, I'll take the kills. Something's happening, so... Alright, that guy's a mental explosion. And we'll pop the B. Oh, don't you dare. You die if you do it. You die if you do it. Don't even think about it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, good guy Akali helping me out there. So I'm just going to buy Lucid Boots because they lit up. I think Lucid Boots are really good this game. I'm already running Cosmic Insight, which reduces flash cooldown. If I also take Boots, which reduce flash cooldown, my flash cooldown right now is about 1 minute and 15 seconds faster than that flash cooldown of these 3 immobile carries. So generally in games against immobile carries, it's... Oh my god, what am I doing? It's nice to have the flash cooldown to leverage over them, because anytime you trade flashes with them, you can just kill them really easily on the... when it comes back up. What is his play here? Like, where does he think he's gonna go? What is he playing at with these flashes? I don't understand. This has taken way too long. What the fuck is going on? He's a genius. Alright, we'll take this. And since my bot lane's first off base, that means we get bot prior, which means we can start dragon. And the good news is, since I have a Lich Bane, dragon doesn't take too long. Now, hell yeah. Pull it out. So we have bot prior, because they're first out. I can start this up, and this one we're in a position to fight. So if the enemy comes, we're looking to turn. I got Flash E, I will be sending it. But if they don't come, they don't come. Now this looks like a free kill waiting to happen, so we'll take it. Okay, take flashes. There's no way they heard dragon die, and their response was to run at where the dragon died. And then get surprised by the jungler. I don't know, man. This is fucking master tier and people do shit like that. I don't get it. Now, I want to play through Akali. I don't want to play directly through bot lane where I'm weaker. I want to bring Akali with me to plays. So we should get the mid-wave Akali, because you're late to it, buddy. You shouldn't be roaming without killing your wave first. I don't know. He doesn't know what he's doing. He roamed as the wave arrived, so there was nothing to roam for, and he would have just traded his old mid tower if he'd actually committed. So he's kind of cringing it, but we can do this now. I've definitely dodged them here. Nami, no flash. Nami's already dead though, so I can go for the Vel'Koz. Get the double kill instead of the single. There we go, we take those. And this camp just spawned, actually. Go pick it up. Oh, this is awkward. This is really awkward. What's up, dude? Alright, there's no ward here. I know that for sure because I killed them from here and they didn't respond, so I can recall here for free. And I am going to build Storm Surge. So here's the thing with itemizing on Gragas. You have two choices. You have Shadow Flame and Storm Surge. The idea of which one to build is really simple. Storm Surge is really good when you engage. You get some move speed. It helps you go in and then get out. Shadow Flame does increased damage on enemies who are low health. So you build Shadow Flame in games where you are not the engage. If I had a Leona or a Nautilus or a Malphite on my team, they would go in first, put the enemy low on health, and I would execute them with my abilities using Shadow Flame. But in this game, since I'm the only engage on my team, I have to go in first, which means I'm never hitting an enemy on low health, which means Shadow Flame is useless. I do my full combo on a high health target, and then Akali, Riven, and Vayne clean up the half health target, right? There we go. That's how you itemize on Gragas. You should have seen my brain when I figured that one out. I was like, how do I know which of the two to build? And I realized, wait a second, I'm engaging. So since I'm engaging, I don't build Shadow Flame. It doesn't have good value. Now, I just want to give this guy a bop. Oh, what's up? There's another guy to bop instead. But there's a Nami here. I saw her walking up, so... There's a Nami here, so I don't want to do too much. Like, she's not showing a vision bot, so you have to pretend she's here. There you go, take those. And I'm just going to go cover bot. The only place that Udyr can make a play is a place where I'm not. Since we win fights in every lane, I'm just going to follow him around the map and just prevent him from making plays. So... Whoa, you surprised me, dude. Didn't know you were there. Alright, I'm kind of griefing a bit, though. Alright, this is such a tease. I'm sorry, dude, but this is such a tease. He can't quite get to me. It's close, but not quite. Oh, did I grief? Am I smurfing? This is a knife. Oh, here comes the Akali. Oh! Alright, that guy knows his Pythagoras theorem. That's for sure. Oh my god. Hey, here's the Akali, though. I'm bored. That's too boring. Oh, look at that. That's so sad. Look at that. Look at that dollar amount. Oh my god. Wait a second. How did this get in here? Wait, I'm not building that item. I'm building this item. You know what? Fuck it. I'm building Shadow Flame. I'd rather have a large rod in my inventory over an amp tome in my inventory. Good logic. I'm going to be maybe with a slightly worse item later. Slightly. Very slightly. But I'm going to be far stronger in this sequence, which there's some value in that. Alright, let's just get this and just get the fucking dragon, boys. It's funny, because I neglected my bot lane all game, and now all of a sudden, all I'm doing is playing with my bot lane. But all of my plays originate mid, and that's the important thing about this game. Kali's my strongest lane. Everything incorporates through her. If I gank bot lane, it's by bringing a Kali to bot lane, right? So everything I do starts mid. It either finishes mid or it branches elsewhere with her coming with me. So we are basically a package deal at this point. So this is how you play with a winning lane. You do this with top laners as well, actually. And you could do it with bot lane. But it's best with mid. There you go. And I'm going to have some camps to do. So I probably want to farm level 12 here. We don't have ults up, and my teammates are in base, so it's not like we want to make fights right now. So I'm just going to use the time now to farm. And we'll see what happens after that. Alright, well, no farming allowed. We're fighting. There might be a Nami here, so... Barrel. Get barreled. And I want to get 2 more camps for a level up, ideally. There we go. This will give me level 12. And Akali's on the map, so that aligns nicely. And I can go play with her. But she's dropping mid-wave, so I guess it's my mid-wave then. What's going on down here, boys? Look at my team. They don't even need me. Soraka needs me. Okay, saved you. I don't know. Yeah, I did save her. You would have chased her down. Okay, good job. Now, I'm going to move into top here since the only person I can play with is Riven, and maybe they have a cop camp alive. It's probably just going to be a recall angle, though, to resync with Akali. I just want to jack a camp because I'm mean like that. Dude, I don't really care. You got this. I believe in you. Alright, I'll take it from here, don't worry. Bop! I'll take it from here. Let the big boys take over. Now I'm going to recall here. If they come to defend, we're not getting the tower anyway. And I need to get this item because I'm slower out of base than what my Akali is. You know what? Fuck it. Storm Surge. And now I have a large rod and it builds into Zhonya's. Whoa, it's like I gigabrained my item buy. I min-maxed the hell out of it. Now I'm playing catch up on the sequence because I'm slow out of base, which means I should skip all my camps. But I'm going to take just one since it gives me a level up. Level ups are helpful and only takes a second. And now I'm going to move up on the map. I probably have time for this since Akali doesn't quite need me yet. And then I can transition into their bot side once she crosses river. So we're skipping Grump. Don't need Grump, doesn't do anything. And I don't have a Akali ult, but the play probably works anyway. Go. Bop. Come here. Come here. Gotcha. There's an Udyr here, for sure. Hey, good stuff. Pro tip. Activate Lichbane. Infinite attack speed. Clearing wards is easy. That's the best thing about playing Gragas. Maybe we should lead Lichbane on support, because it makes you clear wards faster. Maybe I'm cooking a little bit too hard there. Alright, well there's nothing to farm, so I am a bush. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bang. You've been absolutely schnoozled. Oh, I'm just chunking them. I'm just poke. It's just poke. Don't worry about it. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to get him low on health so he couldn't contest the. Yeah, you know. We'll go with that. Here's the most broken thing ever. I put a barrel in that choke point, and yeah, they're not allowed to walk through it anymore. This is what I do: is every barrel, I just go have another one. And they just can't walk through the choke point. I do too much damage for them to walk through it. Have another one. Oh, don't know what's going on here. Get the Atacon. I don't have any value recalling unless I'm buying the Zhonya's active, so I'm just going to farm and skip recall this sequence. Since that item buy doesn't have much value if it's just a couple lamp tomes. And I'll just recall with my team on the following sequence. I don't want to let them get further up on the map than me. Now, Nami's coming out of base. She has no vision. And there's 2 people topside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant myself in the middle. I'm going to wait for a Nami to face check, or I'm going to wait for an enemy to appear in this area. And from here I can react. So this is too defensive of a play. If someone shows bot right now, I want to kill them. But I don't think anyone's going to show there. So we know there's 4 topside. Just push this. We can go for tier 2. Push this. There's someone bot by themselves, and I want to go instantly into a dive. Here we go. There he is. And let's just pretend that I did something there. Now, I'm going to stay for this, because I have Lichbane. I push really fast. And if Akali's basing, I'll take the tower. Now, this tower gives 700 gold. It's worth over 2 kills in terms of gold value. So it's always going to be worth me taking this tower over literally anything else. And to be honest, I still see 4 people, so I'm just going to keep going. Fuck it. Macro, baby. There you go. Just keep fucking going. Bop. 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 Cycling my Lichbane. Take it. And look at my inventory. 2.7k gold. That was an easy sequence. Yeah, I'm running, I know. And what we'll do is we'll go pop a recall in the middle of the lane, because who the hell in their right mind would ward in the middle of the lane? Right here, that'll do. And now we get to go win the game. I just realized this was terrible to build. I'm going to swap my shoes, actually, since this fucking shoe upgrade is actually just atrocious on Gragas. Like, I can't upgrade my shoes because the shoe upgrade's so bad. Alright, I don't know about that choice, but fuck it. The passive of that makes my heals and shields on teammates empower them, but I don't have any heals or shields. So, I can't proc my boots, so I'm gonna swap boots since I have the feet. It's kind of weird, but whatever. And let's move up. Teammates are on the map, and we'll move up on the map. So what I want to do is I just want to check if there's a camp and then transition into topside since Baron's the side of the map. So there's no camps. So let's transition into topside jungle. Akali should be top right now. No idea why she wants to ARAM. This is not macro, my friend. This is ARAM. And we move into their top side. Someone needs to go push top, please. What are they doing? Alright, well, we're not doing macro, but it's fucking working anyway. Who cares? It's too Baron. Well, you know. Yes. Yeah, just kill everyone. Come on, boys. Oh, that's sad. I mean, we just keep chasing forever, surely. Actually, they have to come to us. We run up mid. And here's what we do. Barrel and the choke, you can't walk past. You just can't walk past. It's like a Talia ult. You can't walk past the barrel. It's impossible. It's a Talia ult. You can't walk past. Look at this. Bang. Can't do that. They just tanked my Talia ult. And I got E-Flash, so I'm looking. But let's just play for Dragon, boys. If we keep the Baron buff, we can use the Baron buff stats to fight Dragon. Here's the thing about Baron buff, guys. Baron buff is way more overpowered than you think. Baron buff doesn't just give you the recall and all the minion buff. Baron buff gives you an absolute ton of stats. It gives you a ton of AD and a ton of AP. If you look at my AD here, I've got plus 22 AD. Go look at a longsword. Longsword. That's 10. So this is about 800 gold worth of attack damage. So I get 800 gold worth of AD and 800 gold worth of AP. Do the math on 5 people. It's 1600 gold per person. So you're talking 7 to 8,000 gold worth of AD and AP in combat stats. Okay? So when you take Baron buff and then you fight this dragon, gold lead plus that equals GG. Where did they go? And why did I do so much damage? Because I have Baron buff. And so I just have so much AP that anything I look at instantly dies. So don't waste your Baron buff. Baron buff is so good for fighting neutral objectives. So don't be afraid to use it to fight a neutral objective. If you take a 50-50 fight, you'll always win. And most of the time, if you have Baron buff, you're probably ahead in gold. So it's just unplayable. Nice. We take those. Alright, we're in the dragon waiting room. Okay, we're back. Oh, nice. Let's do it, team. Bang. Dragon Soul. We take those. Death Cap. I don't know what to build. Doesn't really matter. Oh! Oh, help! Okay, Soraka is broken. I made an oopsie. A little oopsie, but I got away with it because I had the Zonya button. Give me the assist. Yes! Got the smite. Hey, GG. That was a clean game. So, contrary to yesterday, where I won every game on support and lost half my games on jungle, today I won every game on jungle and lost every game on support. Bang. Okay. Oh no! Okay, we're fine. Hey, GG, what a good game. Nice. I have to say, I really love your vids. Great analysis of the game overall. Thanks, dude. Oh, it's fun. I, out of nowhere, just developed a passion for making videos about League of Legends, and fucking, it was a good thing to do. It works. How much XP does Baron buff give? I think it's a flat amount. So how much XP it gives you as like a percentage of a level depends on how high level you are. But like the average Baron would probably be giving you. I got a friend request from the Riven. Let's see. The average Baron buff is giving you about 2 levels across your whole team. Obviously, if you're at, level 17, 18, it's going to be a little bit less, but yeah, mate. Hey, I got a fan. Hell yeah. There you go, give him the link. You can come jump in and say hi. Popped off. Oh, this guy was cool. I spent my whole game protecting my Riven, my baby bird, and then in the end, my bot lane came out of their nest, and it was time to go with them and fly. I'm good with analogies. That was a banging game, though. I think my match history is probably just a rainbow of champions. Like, look at this shit. I alternate champion every game. Okay, there's like 2 Alistar games and 2 Jarvan games, but other than that, my entire match history is unique champions every game. So in 21 games, I've played 19 champions. This is the opposite of the advice I give people when I coach them, but I've got a champion ocean. I don't even care. Hell yeah. Very fun. All right, guys. We're back to question time. Feel bad because what happens is I'll be walking out of base and I glance at my second screen and I see a bunch of questions, but they're all like, 2 or 3 sentences long, and I'm like, dude, I can't read and reply to this comment properly mid-game, so I always feel so bad. I played Lichbane Bard. I played Lichbane Bard Jungle. I'm fun in normal games. Look at this shit. It's Lichbane Bard Jungle. I do some really fun stuff when I play normal games. If you ever want to come, I do normal games in my Discord server. Here it is. So I usually go in here and I chuck a little message in here. There's actually a role that you can assign yourself that will automatically ping you if I'm playing games. So here, I'll put a link in the chat if you want to join. How often I feel like it, but maybe once or twice a week, I say who wants to play some normals, and we play 2 or 3 normals. Anyone can come. They're pretty fun. And if we end up with more than 5 people, we do in-houses. So we get, 4v4s happening, where you have like 3 solo lanes and 1 jungle. It's really fun. So feel free to come in. It's great. It's actually awesome. I've never experienced a League of Legends community that was so nice. And I know I'm talking about my own server, so it's a bit loaded, but it's kind of nuts. It's like the polar opposite of what you normally get in a League of Legends solo queue game. Whatever that looks like. You can imagine. Hey, look at this. The seamless self-promotion worked. 2 people joined the Discord instantly when I linked it. Why? How many viewers are there? Why are there not more people joining? There's, what's this, 52 viewers? Why aren't there 52 people joining? You guys are scamming me. What the hell, guys? I'm from Brazil. I will try to make an account to play with you. If you're in Brazil and I'm in Europe, you're gonna have so much ping. You're gonna have like 200 ping, surely, even more. But you can come. Why not? I have people from North America all the time who come, and they have 150 ping, and they still have fun. Many supports have Celestial Opposition as their 2nd or 3rd most picked support item. Do you have any idea why? Which one's Celestial? That's the fucking support item upgrade? Which, what the fuck Yeah, this thing. That's what I thought it is. Let me pick my champion. I have to play Gragas. My team picked full AD, and they're hovering Yasuo, so I guess we're getting another Gragas game.
Lion army.
I mean, Celestial Opposition is really good, but here's a thing that I think is really important in game design is people respond to things that feel good. Right? So a good example of this is when they used to have mythic items, the item Locket had a passive where everyone near you would gain 2 armor and 2 magic resist. What does that mean? Does anyone know? Did you guys ever feel that awesome power moment where you gave your AD carry 2 armor? Probably not, right? But that was the single most broken thing in the game. That was the single best mythic passive in the game. It was utterly broken. Supports in pro play would only build Locket for like an entire year because that passive was so strong. But no one gives a shit. But then on the contrary, Hullbreaker. Hullbreaker, for a long time, was absolutely dog shit. But it feels good, right? It feels really good to just go bonk to a tower and watch the health bar go down. So I think that's a huge part of what's happening with people building support items is people really like that support item because you get a visual shield around you, and then when you get hit by an Ash Arrow and people hit you, you don't take much damage. And you go, wow, that's a cool moment. When you compare it to other support items where it's a lot less tangible, the actual power of the ability. So I think it is really good, and I think out of all the support items, it is probably the best one. But I think it also is like overdone because it has a feel good moment, right? Give me YouTube supporter role. I don't know what that is. Do I get money? Is that like a Twitch sub, but YouTube version? I think so. Do I have the link again? Yeah, here's the link to the Discord again. Feel free to hop in. You see how many different champions are in Wild Rift? Yeah, I've seen a few clips. I've seen Zillion has a circle thing and Ash Arrow can be steered or something. Hey, it's CM Gemez. What's up, man? All right, boys. Let's get into the mindset of the game. What do we think about this game? Okay, first of all, enemy has 4 teleports. What does that mean? Not even I know. What do you do against 4 teleports? You fuck off. You get ready to get TP'd on, I guess. Okay, that puts a spanner in the work. So if I ever gank their jungler, the Avengers will assemble. So maybe maybe that's something to consider. Well, what it means is I should probably play really aggressive early because they have literally 0 combat sums on their team. So my thought was actually to path top, but maybe Cannon's going to be a lot harder to kill compared to the bot lane, and a huge thing to consider is Bard has Spellbook, which means he has no Keystone, and their bot lane has 2 teleports, which means they have no combat sums, which means any fighting that takes place on bot side is an instant win. So, we're going bot lane, baby. That's a weird one, though. I've never had to encounter for that situation. Now, I'm going to poke my head in here and just go, what's up, dude? How you doing? Let me just put that right there. Thanks. And then walk away. I just want to know where everyone's pathing so I can play accordingly. I'm fully EUS, not Australia anymore. I live in Europe. I go back to visit my family pretty often. I try to go back 2 times per year. I think if I go once per year, waiting 11 months between visits is too much. Like, I did it once and I was so homesick. So I try to go back twice a year. It's really expensive and the flight is about 22 hours long, so it's fucking miserable. But the alternative is that I never see my family and I never see my home country, so I go back pretty often. But it's fucking painful. Every time every time I book the flights, I'm like, all right, guess I'm not putting any money aside this month. Fuck me. That's rough, but it's fine. All right, so don't know what Evelyn's doing. I'm guessing she's pathing up since she didn't start. I mean, Evelyn sucks at starting Raptors, actually. They always start red buff, so I don't know, but we'll find out in a second. She should show on that ward before it expires. So if she's starting topside, she'll start Raptors at about 2:15, 2:20 on the clock. It's about 15 seconds. Oh, saved. So if she doesn't show right now, then yeah, there she is. So she's mirrored to me, which is good. Now, I don't need to worry about Yasuo. He's really low in health, but he has TP, so it's not really a concern. You can always get the health back. Oh, this is going to be close. Got it. And I'm not worried about that. If I was to gank that, it would be a complete waste of my time. So I'm just going to continue farming. Now my goal here is I'm definitely going to get the bot crab because my bot lane's stronger. I can possibly even go for an invade, actually. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for an invade. So, oh, she skipped camps. I'm coming. Pop my potion. Oh, that's bad, but maybe we can turn it if they overdo things. Here we go. This could be a bop. Oh, she's so lucky she turned to push the wave in. Oh my god, I'm terrible. I don't think she would have died anyway without my W damage. Okay, got it. I did everything wrong, and then it got salvaged, thank god. Alright, worth. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was played terrible, but why did we win that fight? We won that fight because the enemy has no summoner spells and Bard has no keystone. The only reason we won that fight is because I have a double summoner spell, Samira, with full stack Conqueror. If it wasn't for that, we definitely both just die. She got full stack Conqueror, she had Barrier. Barrier combined with full stack Conqueror meant that she just started healing and they couldn't kill her and she killed everyone. Also, my Electrocute did a lot of damage. So, good that I pathed bot. Bad that my hands failed, but my brain worked, so that's all that matters. Alright. Guys, this is a literal clown fiesta. What the fuck am I looking at? Gonna have the kill. I feel good about donating kills to this guy because he played that earlier fight really well, so I trust him. Who's this? Tristana? Oh, okay. I was holding on to E until he jumped, but he just never jumped. Man, my mechanics were so good last game and they fell off a cliff today. This one. Oh, chase it! Oh my god, I missed. Now, his raptors are up. He only took 3 camps and they were the topside 3 camps. Okay, he told me what to do. What a legend. Oh, fuck. This is awkward. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get the fuck out. I thought I could get away with the heist, but turns out he went to blue before wolves, which is questionable. I thought he would want to speed up the sequencing camps, but anyway. Alright. I've spent 5 minutes not doing camps, so that means I'm gonna do nothing but a full clear. So, again, play the full clear montage. What a fun full clear montage, guys. Thanks for bearing with me through this full clear montage that we're doing. If I don't do camps, I'm actually a potato, so everyone's going to do the same. No jungle interaction for the next 45 seconds. We're just going to do camps. Hey, watch this. Yasuo hit 6 on this cannon. Ah, fuck. He got it 1 million after. Damn it. I tried. Okay, my bot lane is just the best players in the universe, honestly. They are the best players in the universe. Oh, wait, what? The fuck is this guy up to? Dude, you're not the boss. You're actually just a griefer. What the fuck? This guy just Uber Eats delivered me a fucking a kill. Okay. Thank you for my delivery, sir. I'll take it. Alright. Now, I just realized I built a blasting wand. Does this build into anything? Yeah, it builds into Lishbane. That's what I thought. I thought I might have done an oopsie for a second there. Oh! Oh, I chatted that. I did the standstill. I did like the... You know the Giga Chat montage? That was me when I stood still. Okay. Where do I go? Dragon or Void Drops? I feel like Dragon is better because My top lane is dead. That's a good reason to take dragon. Alright, let's use that as the reason to take dragon. I mean, technically, he gets out of base first, so we actually have prior for void grubs. But my bot lane's doing well, so if I stack dragon, it's just GG. So let me just do that. Oh, what's this? What is this guy's fucking plan? What? Wait, what? What the fuck just happened? Who did that? This is really awkward, guys. Can we just agree to give me my raptors and then all leave, please? I'd be a really big fan of that. Evelyn, come on, dude. Like, can we just shake our hands, give me the raptor, and leave? Ah, thank you. That's what I wanted. What a nice guy. In the end, he turned out to be okay. Oh, fuck. Hey, I thought we had an agreement, man. What the hell? Well, they might just get dragons, so it might be a clear into void grubs angle. I like this Yasuo because he pings a lot. He's constantly saying what he wants to do, and I think it's so good that people do that. You can tell he's a good player. These people who ping a lot, they climb. You know, there's a correlation between pings and rank. You can check the stats. People in Challenger ping about 2.5 times more than people do in Iron. Higher pings per minute. Which is funny, because you'd think people in Iron would just ping question marks at their teammate, and then max out the ping stats. No, it's actually the Challenger players. But no, people ping way more in higher league games. You'll see it. Like, you can probably tell just by looking at my minimap while I play, and then comparing it to a lower league game. I don't think that's a very good use of my time with that gank. I'm just going to walk mid, because if I throw a barrel at this guy's head, and he has no flash, and I have a Yasuo ult, good things will happen. Here's what I do. I just walk into this guy's lane, and I push the wave into the tower, and then I throw a barrel at Tristana's head. Good plan? Good fucking plan. And if she's not here, he takes a Void Grub. Fucking Void Grubs the tower to death. Now, I don't know what happened, bot, but this ain't the end of the world. My Yasuo is having a good time, so. Now, there's an Evelyn somewhere. Oh, she's bot. I got the long con here. They're overstaying like crazy. They should have based a while ago. They're doing a little bit too much right now. It's doing a little bit too much. Now, this guy's no flash. Ah, shit. Get him! Yeah, we're good. Delivered it. Mick delivery. Alright, my team is so good. This Yasuo... Oh no! I was about to praise him and he missed his Q. Don't worry about that Q. I should be doing their blue buff right now, but I missed my window to do it because I was too thirsty. But hey, look, we got almost the whole mid tower. Now, they're going to die here. I don't really care. It was a doomed play, so I'm not going to die to it. I've got an item in base and some camps to do. So if my team wants to kill themselves, I'll let them die, and I'll just keep doing what I want to do. And it'll be time to pop a reset for my item, and then we'll probably go play around Yas. So this will work out really well. I got 20 seconds to ult. That's about how long it'll take me to reset and walk out. And once I get out, me and my Yasuo will probably just insta-kill someone and then take the full tower. So I imagine I'm not going to do any camps out of base here. It's going to be a case of walk up and just take their mid tower instantly. Maybe I have time for one camp just because I'm waiting for Yas. So what I'll do is I'll time my arrival mid around the wave I want to make the play on. So this is not the wave I want to make the play on unless he TPs. He TP'd top lane. That's an unexpected move, but we'll go with it. Well, since there's nothing to do mid, I can just take camps then. And we can play around the next wave. So, Gas is going back mid. So this wave here is the wave I want to make the play on. So I'm going to farm camps until that wave arrives. There we go. If I took wolves, it would delay me, make me too late to this play. So instead I'm going to skip wolves. I see 3 bots, so this should be a really easy play mid. We can just dive whoever shows up now. Here you go. There you go, and that guy's just absolutely cooked. That's so tilting for them. Alright, and the game is over. Hitting 3 towers, the whole team's dead. Their mental is honestly doomed after that. When you get that close to killing someone and they don't die, mental explosion. GG. Oh my god, even the Evelyn. Wait, if I can just save him, they'll FF. Oh, they're so done. There's no way that they don't FF. Oh. Look at this, Yas. What is... Alright, this guy's a clown. He's a very intelligent clown. Oh, dodged it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Why did I listen to the ping? I didn't want to do this. I did not want to do this, but this guy pinged, and I don't know why I fucking listened to it. Okay. Well, I gave the enemy team a shutdown. Disaster. Alright, so same as before, Storm Surge. Now, I don't upgrade my shoes yet, because it's too early in the game. So when you upgrade Sork Shoes, it gives you 6 extra Magic Pen. Magic Pen is good versus people with a low amount of Magic Resist, but it also gives you 7% Magic Pen. Magic Pen is good versus people with a lot of Magic Resist. No one on the enemy team has Magic Resist. So if I was to upgrade my shoes, I'll be spending gold on percentage Magic Pen when the enemy doesn't have any MR. So I'm going to delay buying these shoes, not that I could buy them anyway, until later in the game when I see some MR items on their team. What is this guy fucking pinging about? You right, mate? And this guy just gets barreled on the head. Bop! Nice. This guy's really good, because I didn't notice the Victor was there. I don't know what I was fucking doing. I was talking about shoes. Didn't know the Victor was there, and this guy started spam pinging me, which actually got my attention. Which is, again, like, that's why you ping so much. You help your teammates, man. You're a team. Bop. 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 Oh, wait, what is this guy doing? Oh. Alright, this is weird. Why are we 5-man grouping at 15 minutes? Guys, Rift Herald is not that good. Someone go bot lane. Rift Herald is not all that. Like, you guys are treating it like it's the fucking best thing in the world. The fuck? How bad do we want this Rift Herald, guys? It's not that good. Rift Herald sucks. It's the worst neutral by a mile. But alright. You guys want the neutral? We'll take the fucking neutral. Look at this shit. We're 5-manning this. Shelly stood no chance. He can have it. He can have it. He's playing well. I trust him. He's a good boy. Now, 1 camp for this. Let me just... I'm overstaying here, which is bad. Like, I'm late out of base compared to my teammates, and I'm late to Dragon, but I think the value of this completed item is worth more than the value of getting to Dragon 20 seconds earlier. So hopefully my teammates don't die here. I'm leaving them at risk of dying because I'm late out of base, but I trust. And getting this item is going to be worth too much. Hopefully I can even get level 11 before I use my ult. That would be ideal, but here you go. I played for ult in order to give it to Yasuo so that he can get a big knock-up. Those? Yeah, I didn't need to. They always say that Rift Herald is a 1k gold value. Who the hell is they? I don't know who they is, but they is wrong. They is very wrong. Whoever they is. Alright, let me just drive the car. Do you guys trust my driving skills? Here we go. Oh, Tokyo Drift. Okay. Alright, don't. It's bugged. The hitbox on Herald's bugged. Alright. Here you go. Here's a pocket. They can't see you from the base gate if you sit right there. And then we walk out and we go, hello. Alright, that would have been so much faster if somebody had placed the Rift Herald and not driven it into a wall. Guy's a genius. I really don't want to have to flash. Saved. Alright. Had to flash. In the end, I had to flash. Holy fuck, I'm alive. Oh, fuck. Got it. Flower. Oh, fuck, he wants it. That guy wants it so bad. Keep running. Oh, dude, they're so thirsty. We live those. A lot of magic resist, but valuable Zonyas. You know what? I don't need defensive items. My role in this game is really simple. I press R, Yasuo ults, and it doesn't matter. So if I die because I don't have any defensive items, it doesn't matter as long as I've already pressed R. If I've pressed R, my team will take it from there. That's my job. So I build in a way where my R does as much damage as possible, which means I probably just build a straight death cap and say fuck it. I don't need survivability. I just press R and I'm done. So, hell yeah, baby. That's how we build. This guy placed one ward. It was in this bush. Bop, bop, bop. Placed a second ward. It's in that bush. And we can just do this out of con. We'll just one-shot it, guys. Like, come on. Now, I got a pink ward here, so it's gonna go there. Alright, they don't do us this bad. Oh no, everyone's top. We can do it. I don't know why everyone's top lane when I'm taking Atacon, but we take those. And I have to reset here because they're pushing faster top than what we are bot lane, which means if it came down to a base race, we wouldn't want that. Isn't Death Cat supposed to always be third or fourth item? I think it's fine here. I have enough AP, I've got 10 stack Darksteel. If I got 10 stacks on my Darksteel, I have 350 AP before Death Cap. If I buy a Death Cap, I'll have a bajillion. And also, I plan on getting Baron in 4 minutes. That'll give me more AP as well. If you need defensive item, you'll have to buy its second item. Why would I have to buy its second item? I didn't. I didn't, and I'm fine. I'm having a great time without my defensive items. Move up here, boys. Move up, up, up. If they are down, we go up. Enemy is bot side, we go top side. They have 2 bot side right now. We charge top side, and we throw a barrel at their head. Here we go. Bop. Alright. Yasuo wasn't in range to ult, my bad. I got a little bit excited about that. I'm doing a lot right now, but it's fine. I'm just watching. Good luck, guys. You got this. Good job, team. Now, that was a crazy play by me, but we'll take it. Bonk. Alright, I'm just playing better today, and I'm winning every game. What's that? Alright, do I call it there? It might have to be time to call it there, guys, because I could fit in one more, but if I did, I would be mental explosion from playing too many games in a row. Yeah, say you got a 4-hour stream, say you got a 3-hour stream. We'll take those already. Hey. Shit. What's damage? Alright, GG, guys. I don't know if I'll make another stream this week or not. We'll see. But either way, you have a video to look forward to on Saturday. Really good video. I finished it today, but I like posting videos on weekends, so you have to wait. So that'll go up on Saturday at 2 p.m. Central European time, whatever that means to you. But thanks for coming, guys. That was a fun one. And I don't know when I'll be back, but won't be more than a couple days probably because I'm enjoying it. Thanks for coming. See you later. Can you ask me something before I end? You're so lucky because this is what my mouse is doing right now. It was doing this. You're so lucky. What is it? Go ahead. I'll answer your question. I'm too nice. You guys get a bonus question at the end. You're actually never going to ask this question, are you? I'm just going to sit here. There we go. What do you think about that item that stores pinks for the late game? I think it's trash. Do you know why I think it's trash? It's not hard. Click Pro Builds. Click Pro Builds. And then type in any support. And then let's see how many people build that item. So far, one. One person out of fucking 80. It's not a good item. The way the item used to work is it used to be a percent of your stats. So it used to increase your stats based on a percentage of a current stat. So it was like death cap. So it was used as an item where your inventory was full and you would buy that as your slot for pink wards in the super late game when you were max level with full items, which almost never happens for a support. Now it just gives flat. And the flat stats it gives is just not as good as other things. And the value of placing extra wards is just fucking useless. Like, there's no universe you would rather have that over a redemption or something. So it's actually just shit. So don't build it. It sucks until they change it. But anyway,